Here we are. We made our way back in. We left breadcrumbs before we left on Friday, so we just followed them back in. So here we are, bright and early on a Monday morning. It's JKJ, Denver's Mix 100. Katie's firing up that live stream. If you want to flip that on and see all the goo still stuck in our eyes from the weekend, just search Mix 100 Denver on the feed, and boom, you're right there in the studios with us here in Lone Tree, Colorado. What's up, you fudge lickers?
What's up?
Happy Monday.
Today's National Fudge Day. Did you guys see that?
I did.
Yeah, so you gotta get some fudge on.
Yeah.
Keep some in your front and back pocket while you're wandering around.
Love fudge so
Me
much.
too.
I love making it. I love eating it. I love learning about it. Like, that's a fun candy right there. Fudge.
Yeah.
Whew.
Well, you do everything with fudge,
I
don't
love
you?
You love
fudge
learning
so
about it, huh?
much.
Wow. Yeah, we used to make fudge around Christmas time. I mean, growing up, Mom used to make fudge all the
Yeah.
time around Christmas. Knick-Knack's done it a few times. I mean, talk about something when you're making it. You're like, good God, I didn't realize how much sugar is in this.
So much.
It's cups and cups and cups of sugar.
Oh, yeah.
But it's so good.
Well, and it's not really sugar. It's the condensed milk, the chocolate chips, you know.
And then you mix a
any
little
kind
peanut
of
butter in
nuts
there if you want.
Or any kind of
Lord.
additions. Yeah, but the chocolate chips have a lot of sugar in them. So
Katie.
that'll do. You can do so many variations, too. It's what I learned is like,
Yeah?
you know, cotton candy fudge, birthday cake fudge. If you want to do a little mint chocolate fudge, butterscotch fudge. Butterscotch.
You okay over there? We're going to need to come over there and fan you.
This is how we start a show, I'm telling you.
Have you seen the potato chip fudge, too, where they crunch up pieces of potato chips in it
Oh,
and
yes.
throw it in? And
Yes,
that's
a North
living.
Dakota thing
That
right
is
there.
living. So-
Throw potato chips in your fudge.
What a great time of year to have National Fudge Day, right? What a great time of year.
I love it. Right in the middle of, or, you know.
Right in
when
the
it's
middle of
starting to
summer,
get hot.
basically, here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right at the beginning of summer. As I'm looking at the forecast like an 80-year-old man this morning, I noticed we're going to be in the hundos possibly Friday and Saturday this week.
gonna be hot.
They're pushing 105 on some news sites. It's been going up and down from like 98 to 105, so we're going to be somewhere in there this weekend. It's going to be toasty.
Oh,
I know.
gosh.
Not a good time to keep fudge in your back pocket.
No,
definitely.
That'll be melted. Melted fudge.
Yeah.
If you're looking to go out today and get some ingredients for fudge, maybe don't go to Safeway. I mean, they're striking. I hate seeing that, you know. Sadly, I have a grocery delivery pickup today at Safeway, so
you're
I'm
one
going
of those.
to have to cross the picket lines. I completely forgot. Like, we've got a jam-packed week this week, and I was laying in bed last night. I was like, oh, my gosh, I don't have time to go grocery shop, so I'm just going to do a little online Safeway order, which I do from time to time. So it's going to be awkward if they're out front picketing, but I feel bad.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing is most people, you know, we all go to a grocery store and a lot of us want to support what's going on with workers because we know how hard
Absolutely.
it is out there. So
Yep.
you want to do what you can to support them. It's just keeping track of when it's happening where, right? It's
Yeah.
like, where can I shop right now? Where can I be supportive, you know? And of course, we love Safeway here. That's the thing is like, I go to
It's the only
Safeway.
place I shop at.
I probably go to
All the
Safeway like 4 or 5 times a week because there's one so close to my house,
Yeah.
and so it's one of those places like, oh, I need yogurt, better
Yeah.
stop and get some, you know.
For me, it's
yeah.
even worse because I'm not, walking into the store and quietly doing my shopping and scampering out. I have to pull right up, wait in the
do?
Right
pickup
in front of
lane
them.
as somebody comes out and brings me my
Yeah.
groceries.
Exactly.
While they're all
You jerk.
staring at me. So today's going to be the day where I wear the funny nose glasses and
There
a
you
big
go.
hat.
Get a
and
wig.
Get a wig.
Like super curly hair like mine.
Yeah.
That'd be funny. Like no one will notice you at all.
I'll just lay low and cover up my license plate number, when I go in. And but anyway, so yeah, we support our workers at Safeway for sure. And sorry, I forgot. For goodness sakes.
Well, and that's the thing too is there's reports that the other one might be going
Oh,
on
really?
strike.
Kings?
Yeah, like because their negotiations that they did not too long ago were only for so long or something, so they're back at the table. But there were
dang.
reports that both could be happening at the same time, and it's just like
Where do you go?
Well, you got Target and Walmart
Yeah,
and Trader Joe's.
no,
There we go,
exactly.
You got
But
other
still,
options.
It's just again, there's
Although I was in a Walmart last night. Oh my!
it's so busy,
I don't want
right?
to. I can't talk ill.
That's a whole nother thing. I tell you
It's a
what,
different people.
That's a whole nother level of hell.
it is because I used to love, and I still do. Like I like going to the grocery store and I like shopping.
Yeah.
Like there are 20 kinds of olives. I need to look at all of them
You like to
before I
peruse.
pick one.
All
And
of
I
them?
mean, all of them. You get it? But I like to check them out, and I like to look at them, and I like to see. And this isn't just strictly with olives. This is everything. And now everybody's in such a hurry. Everybody's in such a hurry, and nobody has time to look at each, brand of olive.
Yeah.
And so it's just like the fun of shopping is kind of being.
Jared, would you
want
to go shopping with Katie? Looking at
It's a
every
hard
brand
pass.
of
It's
olive?
a hard pass.
You
It's
are
a
at the
hard
store
pass.
for like 8 hours then,
I
aren't you?
love it. I don't have much
She's
to do,
reading the
Josh.
label. She's a
Like,
label
I
reader.
like to hang out at the store.
She's a label reader for sure. Yeah, and something's up with Walmart where it's like we did self-checkout last night, and they've got those things tweaked incredibly sensitive. It must be for shoplifting issues and
Oh, yeah.
whatnot. And it was dinging us on like 4 or 5 things. The guy had to come over that many times, and it was getting to the point where we were like, I looked at Nicole, and she was doing
Oh no.
like deep breaths, and it was, I mean, a million people in there.
Oh yeah.
And she had to get a couple cosmetic things, and of course they put them now in these plastic things that are theft proof. So then you got to wait for somebody to come unlock that,
Yep.
and then it wasn't ringing them up right, and then the bananas weren't working because the scale wasn't working on the self checkout, and the kids were antsy, and it was a moment at Wally World last night.
See? That's not fun. Like
not
shopping
fun.
should be fun.
Come on, Safeway.
I know.
Get a deal done. I don't want to be at Walmart anymore. What else is going on? We're going to definitely cover our weekend coming up at 7 o'clock because we all did so much stuff. It was such a good weekend. The only other highlight that I will touch on from my weekend that I found out is my buddy, if you've listened to this show for any amount of time, I used to have a next door neighbor 2 doors down from me who was like a man crush of mine. We got along really well, and he moved to Tennessee. His name was Scotland Rob. Scotland Rob.
Oh, yeah, because he has the accent.
He's from Scotland,
Yes.
and we just became besties while he was living down from us, and they moved to Tennessee because of job opportunities. He's going to be back for a week around the 4th of July, so we get to spend the
Yay!
4th of July with Scotland Rob, and I saw that text come in, and I teared up a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I was like,
Dude.
my boy is coming
You
back.
miss your friend.
This guy, we just connected on a whole nother level, Katie, and I miss him so much. And yeah, he's gonna be back. Like when they left and we said our final goodbye and did our bro hug, I went inside and I literally cried just a little bit. Like I was like, he's weaving forever.
End to the bromance.
I mean, and we've kept in
gosh.
touch via text and stuff like that.
But it's not the same.
It's
No.
not the same.
Not the
But
same.
when he texted me and said, "What are you doing on the 4th?" I was like,
What are you doing?
coming to town? I go,
Hanging
am I
out with
hanging out with
you?
you? And it was like gifts back and forth of like, yeah.
That's
It was
awesome.
so
See, and
good.
look, normally you're out of town on the 4th.
I
and
know,
now
and
you
we're in
actually
town this
stayed.
year, so it's going to be
Dude,
really good.
That's exciting.
That's super
It's really
exciting for you,
So,
man.
yeah, I'm pretty pumped. Pretty darn pumped. Josh, how was your Father's Day weekend with your dad, man?
Dude,
Any
it was
good?
it was really good. We actually ended up so Perry's actually opened early. For
You went to
Father's-
Perry's?
We did.
Wait.
Oh,
It was
that's like Katie's looking at
I
olives
know,
for
I
me.
awesome.
I just like looking at the menu at Perry's.
Oh, just like honestly, yeah,
Oh.
though. No, it was so good. I got the fillet, and oh my gosh,
What does
I
that
could've
run you at
eaten-
Perry's?
Oh well, it was expensive, but and it's so funny. I did one of those things because it is Father's Day, and I was like, hey, like, I really want to get the bill for you. Like, let me do this for you. I want to be nice, and I got my dad a couple other things when we showed up to the house first. And he was like, no, I got this because the whole family was there. And I was like, I don't know how to split this, but I don't want to pay for my siblings, but I want to pay for you.
Right.
And it's like Father's Day, and he still paid for everything. And I was like, oh, well, I feel bad. But thank you, Dad, at the same time.
Well, I've seen the prices there. It's a good thing your
I
dad
know,
paid.
right? You're like,
No,
thank
I know,
you.
but still, I was like, you want to do something nice.
You would
but
have had to donate some fluids or a kidney or something to get that money back.
it was so much fun, though. And the food there is always so
Oh, my
freaking
God,
good,
Josh,
dude.
it's so good.
And then also, I did kind of the same thing as you, where it was, what time did we get there? Almost like right at noon, maybe a little after. And the drink started flowing. And I am not a day drinker. I don't like doing it because you either have to like drink all day and keep it going to stay awake, or you are wanting to fall asleep at 2:30 p.m. And so you kind of just do the thing where you just keep on
Just keep
having
drinking?
having a brewski and then another one, and then you're, my family, we love watching golf too. So we were, the U.S. Open was going yesterday. So
Talk
we were
about
watching
falling
that.
asleep.
I know.
Dude, I
That would have
know.
got me.
But we just kept on with the drinks, and it was a fun time, man. It was really fun to celebrate my dad. It's funny because his birthday is next week, so it's like, okay, we have to do Father's Day, then celebrate you all over again for your
That's
birthday
right.
as well.
Yep.
But
Yep.
no, it was fun, and then we also did. a bunch of things with my family. Like we had this kind of huge party at my parents' house afterwards, with like aunts and uncles and stuff like that. So it was a good time, man. We partied hard. We partied hard.
Party
on Sunday.
hardy.
Yeah.
Party hard, bro.
It was super fun.
kind of beer were you drinking?
Well, my dad's favorite is Blue Moon, so we had like several of those.
Right.
Does he do the orange in his Blue Moon?
When it is at our house, not out.
You don't want bar
in
fruit.
No
No bar
bar
fruit.
fruit. We are not a fan of that. But when it's
Yeah.
fresh oranges from our house, yeah,
Perfect.
absolutely. Slide one of those in the
Which
glass.
is funny. I've heard different because the tap. I heard that's when you want the orange. Is
I mean,
when it
yeah,
comes from the
but
tap.
It is, but again, it's bar fruit.
You
I
don't
know.
really want.
Maybe bring your own fruit.
You don't
Bring
know
an
where their
orange in
fingies
your-
have been. Oh
bring
my
an
We
god!
hand it
orange
to the.
with you.
Hey, could you slice this up?
Can
for
I
me?
have a
yeah,
knife?
can I
And
get a
don't
knife,
touch it.
please?
Can I
And
use a
somehow
knife?
don't touch it.
Please don't touch it. It's so funny.
Oh, that's good. Well, good, man. Good,
Yeah,
good,
it was a good time. We
Oh,
love
Perry's.
celebrating dads over here.
You had me at Perry's.
I know, dude. It was so good.
I got to
Oh
get
my
back up
gosh.
there. Mm-hmm.
The filet comes in 8 ounce, and I wanted like a 16 ounce. I was like, can I just
Oh,
get a
yeah.
bigger one,
I
please?
still need to go see that pork chop.
Yeah, that were their
telling
Friday
you.
special.
You can get
Still
them,
need
right?
to.
I think you can still get them any
You can
day,
still
but it's
get
the
'em, but
yeah.
Fridays when
no,
they're like-
I didn't get the but the
Yeah.
special
Yeah.
you got to get on a Friday.
Got to do it. Oh, so good. Good, good. All right, guys, we've got a little Mile High Hype Report coming up here in a few minutes. We'll talk about this big rhino downtown and the amount of money you got to make to live comfortable here in Colorado. It's a pretty darn big number. So
Yeah.
we'll dive into that and more coming up with JKJ. Right now, it's a first check of traffic. JKJ, Denver's best music, Mix 100. Hey, listen, Mix 100 is your all-access station this summer. We got the biggest tickets, the biggest concerts, the hottest events, yada, yada, yada. We got them all, and we're giving them away all summer long. I saw pictures of a bazillion people at Post Malone and Jelly Roll last night, and we gave away what they're calling a buttload of tickets to that concert. I think, again, we were the only ones not there. Big Rob was there.
Yeah.
How did he get hooked up?
Well,
The perks of being the boss, I guess.
I know.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
I'm noticing that he's having his all-access summer as well.
He's having a good time, man.
Huh.
Yeah.
Were you guys offered tickets to any of these? I wasn't. I
I
wasn't.
was not through the station,
Yeah.
but that's a thing. I got to remember.
Huh.
I'm not staying up for that chair, so.
I'd still like to be offered.
Really?
So
It's
that I
like
can
the-
politely decline.
It's
I
the whole
wanna
thing
say
of like,
no.
yes, you still want to be invited to the party, but then you just want to be like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
You still
go
want the
ahead.
invite, but join Big Rob this summer. It's Mix 100's All Access Summer. Listen, 7:30 today, we'll have some more concert tickets. I've got tickets to go see The Weeknd.
Ooh.
He's coming to Empower Field
Huge.
on June 21st, and then I might throw in a little bonus concert. I might toss in some Halsey tickets as well. She's coming to Red Rock.
wait,
So
So
what?
generous,
I
Jeremy.
know, I know.
Generous chair.
I
Put that bee in
know.
your bonnet.
I
Look
don't
at
know.
you.
I'm just feeling like making somebody's day today.
You're
So
so sweet.
might win two
Sometimes.
concerts.
Dang.
Shut up, Katie. 2 concerts today for Fast 5 at 7:30. Part of Mix 100's All Access Summer. All right, let's jump into some Mile High Hype. We'll get you updated on everything that's going on locally and around the world. In addition to National Fudge Day today, which we were talking about a little bit ago, it's also National Fresh Veggies Day. So if you'd like to celebrate, eat fudge today
On
instead
the
of the
same
veggies.
Opposite
day?
ends
Isn't
of the
that
earth.
funny?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean-
fudge and fresh veggies
We
today.
could
Polar opposite.
wait till tomorrow to celebrate the veggies.
Well, you know
I mean,
what?
Can you
let
dip the
fudge
veggies
have
in
its
fudge?
day.
Let's dip the
Everything in-
veggies.
Everything in balance. Have a couple veggies and then fudge out.
Or not, just eat the fudge.
Just eat
You're
the fudge.
so rational,
Eat the
Josh.
fudge.
All right, fine. That's
Get
fine.
you some fudge up
I'd
in
rather
there.
have the veggies. Ugh.
All right, so this story is saying it is, quote, pretty much done between Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom. This is
Oh,
coming
no.
out from
no.
People magazine. They say that they're on the verge of calling it off. A so-called source is saying they're pretty much done. It's been breaking down the last couple of months, and it's not looking good.
You must have seen her in concert.
Oh,
booyah!
Josh. I heard
I just
that
can't do this anymore.
I heard he had issue with her going up to space. I heard that
Why?
I don't know.
What a
I just
weirdo.
one of the crazy stories you see on the internet, but I did hear that like she went full steam ahead with that even though he had an issue. He kind of, I think, felt that people were going to have a little bit of a problem with her being up there. And I don't know why, but I think he was like, maybe think it through. Maybe we do other things with our time and money. And I've heard, and that could be completely wrong. I could, you know what I mean? You know how the internet gets rumors swirling?
Sure. I
But
would have been
did hear that.
fine with her doing that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Great press.
Yeah.
I would not have been okay with her coming back down and telling everyone she's an astronaut.
I
I think
That
that would have
too.
been grounds
Yeah.
for divorce.
Maybe
That
he
was
was
it.
upset that she used
You're
that time
not
to also
an
talk
astronaut.
about her album
yeah.
in space.
I mean,
you know?
again, I think the whole thing was
Could have been
maybe
that.
a little bit of an issue
don't
for
know.
him. So,
I mean, it's pretty high on my who cares radar, but
right? There are a lot of
but
bigger
a lot of
things
people
going on.
are invested in this for sure. Katie, have you ever Googled Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom on the paddleboard?
Oh,
No.
Ever
goodness
look that up?
gracious.
Oh, you
Nope.
need to look that up. Do
Not
it at
on your work-
home.
Yes.
Okay.
He's completely naked on the paddleboard with
Oh.
Katy Perry. He's behind her and he's paddling away. And let's just say he didn't need to use the paddle
Nope.
to move him along.
Well, how have I not seen this?
You've never
Wait a
seen it?
second.
Katy Perry will be
No.
the loser in this relationship if they end up breaking up.
Oh no!
Yeah.
But he's
Orlando's gonna be
single
doing
now.
fine.
Yeah, he's all right. He's
Orlando
very
will be doing
confident.
fine.
He-
Yeah.
yeah, maybe he
Yeah.
wants to hang out with a different Katie.
He could steer that paddleboard.
You know
I'll
what
tell
I
you
mean?
what.
Be just
Like-
fine.
Look it up. Look it up on your work computer
Okay.
later.
No.
No.
Ryan Reynolds is in the news this morning. His company is putting out a movie called I Eat Poop. And no, it's not the type of videos Josh watches at home and after work.
Oh.
It's based on the dung beetle. It's called I Eat Poop, a dung beetle story. It's about a little dung beetle named Doogie who starts at a new school in a new town where he struggles to hide who he is and what he eats. so gross.
I mean,
Anyway, then there's all sorts of hijinks that happen in the story. But
Is this like a cartoon?
it's like
I
a
guess?
cartoon.
I
I saw
hope
the little
so.
graphic, and it looks kind of cute. The little dung beetle that they have, as the teaser, he looks pretty darn cute. And he's sitting there eating a sandwich, and that sandwich is full of poop.
It's a turd sandwich.
It's a
gonna
turd
be-
sandwich.
It's a
gross.
crappy movie.
It's a turd sandwich.
Oh,
Do I have anything else I want to give you? Oh, just for all of our country fans, and I'm a Luke Bryan fan. Or check that, Luke Combs fan. He just made history by becoming the second highest selling country artist of all time. The only one he's trailing now is Garth Brooks.
wow.
That's another
love
concert
Luke
I want to go
Combs.
see is a
Kinda
Luke Combs concert.
shocking.
I've seen him like 3 times, Jared. It's one of the best
can
concerts
imagine.
you'll ever go to.
Two songs have surpassed 1 billion streams on Spotify. He has 4 songs that are certified diamond. That means that they've sold 10 million each. And then over the weekend, he received 34 new certifications from the Recording Industry Association of America.
Wow.
Dang, 34.
That's crazy to me just because no offense at all to Luke Combs because I'm with you guys on that. That man is a singer among singers. I mean, he could sing the phone book. He's one of those people.
Yes.
But I didn't realize he was so popular. I did a lot of country radio, and he definitely wasn't, I guess, top 3 as for
When were
me.
you doing
How
it,
long
though?
ago
Because
was that?
It's been a minute.
So
It's been a minute.
he's
but
exploded.
He literally
okay.
came out,
Yeah.
like kind of busted onto the scene in like 2017.
No, he's been around for a while. He's been around for a minute.
Well,
But he has
Vine.
been-
Vine was where he got famous. So
Yeah.
no, it couldn't have been no earlier than 2014.
I just thought other artists would be ahead of him. You'd think the Morgan
I thought
Wallen,
Luke Bryan would have beat Luke
You
Combs.
think Luke Bryan?
Absolutely.
You
Luke
think,
Bryan, hunting
even
and fishing,
even
living every day.
yeah.
1 margarita, 2 margarita, 3
Morgan Wallen's up there,
margarita
too.
shot.
Chesney, like they're bigger art, and so that's just kind of threw me. But it's good, dude, and
Yeah,
couldn't
good
have
dude.
happened to a better guy. So I'm.
That's
happy
coming
for
from me,
Combs.
Luke Bryan.
I'm happy,
American
especially.
Idol judge.
American Idol
And
judge.
then you saw.
I love you, Luke Combs.
You saw the.
We're tangled together like grandma's yarn.
Katie, just let him go.
I know, sorry.
I can't stop, Katie.
Rain's good.
tell you what,
there.
Rain makes corn, Katie.
Get my pickup truck.
Okay, I love how he's
Have
closed.
margarita.
If you're watching on the YouTube stream, you can see him close his eyes. You really
I gotta
do
get
look like
passionate about Luke Bryan. I'm Luke Bryan. I love whiskey and dirt rose, baby. I'm Luke Bryan.
Shake it for me.
Shake it for me, girl.
Yeah,
Shake
country
it
girl.
for me.
Margarita shot. Shake it for me. Pickup truck. Dirt road dog.
Shake it for me, pickup truck.
Okay.
Get her done for Jesus.
Get her.
Get her done for Jesus. Yeah. Katie, what's going on locally?
Okay, hey.
Try to beat that, Katie.
I
Let's see what
really
kind of
can't.
serious local news you got.
I'm glad I'm kicking it off with something kind of silly. The Rhino downtown.
Rhino!
Hey, Rhino!
The rhino. So
his-
what is this rhino? I keep seeing pictures
Yeah,
of it.
it looks awesome. His name's Ringo. They named it last week. That's
Oh.
the big news story. But you can climb on it. It's very interactive. I know.
Really?
So it's part of the revitalization of downtown. So this in the Rhino Arts District.
What are the odds? What
but
are the
yeah,
odds this happened?
You cannot climb on it yet. I want to point that out. They're gonna let
You
people
can, though,
climb.
eventually?
You can eventually. They've got on the side of it. They've got the hooks and everything that you hang on to like a climbing
It's like an
wall.
adult jungle gym.
Yes, so
Yeah.
it's really neat, and I'm so all about this. Like, we're gonna go downtown tomorrow for the dairy bar, milk market place. We're gonna
Okay.
be at
Sure.
something like
I'll
that.
be there. I know. I'll
we're
be
gonna be
there.
hanging out, but that whole stretch is like so interactive now. Like you can do so much, and that's like all throughout downtown. They're doing it to kind of revamp the way it looks, for families to just come down and enjoy it. But that's kind of the message that they were like, we want all of these things to be around for generations to come. And when people think about coming down to downtown, you can have a fun time just by checking out all the different art.
There's a
stuff
rhino
that they
there,
have.
well,
Jared.
the whole
The
Rhino,
Rhino
district is pretty swanky and pretty
Milk
neat.
Market,
So
yes, the 16th
I
Street
like
where
this.
they've got all the interactive things now that they're putting up. It is awesome. I love downtown.
I was looking at
love it.
pictures. It does look massive. It looks really fun. I
Yeah.
mean, we've gone down just to see the big blue bear, so this will
See?
be just a draw and an attraction to get the
This-
people down there, and it's really neat looking. It's just cool.
Absolutely.
You know?
This is your generation and Zoe's generation of the big blue bear. The Rhino is the big blue bear now. And so I love it because that's what I
Who
think
paid for this?
with Denver. I think it's all part of the revitalization stuff, right?
So
Oh.
us. us, Jay.
Yeah,
We don't.
Taxpayers are
also
paying for this rhino.
But I love it. Again, if you're going to make it so that people want to go downtown and they want to spend money in the shops and whatnot, I mean, we can't count on the Rockies, right?
Oh, gosh.
Hey, can you get inside the rhino? It looks like it's hollow. Like you can maybe get inside.
gotta
Oh,
pay
it.
I have not heard if you can get
I
inside
don't
the
know.
rhino. We may
I
have
want to get
look
inside the
into
rhino.
that.
I immediately think of the Ace Ventura 2 scene
I
where he's coming out of the
know.
butt of what was it,
Oh,
a hippo or something? Or was
gosh.
that a rhino? Where he's coming out of the rear
I'm pretty
end.
sure it was a rhino.
I am
actually.
instantly envisioning that scene when
It
you
does look hollow.
when you look at the rhino
I
downtown.
don't think you can do that.
I would be great if they had a slide coming out of the booty. How do we make that
Not
happen?
It was the rhino. Oh gosh, that's so bad.
The finger coming out.
Oh
He's
my
like,
gosh, that was such a bad
right.
scene.
I'm gonna post that as a post on our Facebook and say, check out the new rhino in downtown Denver.
Yeah, I knew you would too.
That's how I roll.
That's a Jeremy move
It's
right there.
old Jeremy.
All right, and again, the Rockies. That's our
Yeah.
next story because they have the worst 70 game start in modern day history. You guys, this is not good.
Since the Cleveland Spiders in 1899.
13-57, and we cannot ignore the elephant in the room anymore, right? Or the
Rhino in the room.
purple dinosaur downtown is what this one is, right?
It's not good.
Come on.
It's not a
Again,
good
like
look.
we said, they did beat the Braves yesterday 10-1, but
They beat the brakes off them. Hey, by the way, the
did.
Rockies are 14-57 now, Katie.
Oh yeah, 14
Thank
and
you very
57. I'm
much.
sorry.
You
Sorry.
gotta turn Coors Field
With
into
that
like one of
win.
those places that you just go and eat. Like
They
one
should
of
build a
those.
rhino.
It's like
That's
a
what
food
it is.
court.
There you
It's just
go,
a food
yeah.
court.
It's just a big food court.
Yeah, they just need to turn it into a big food
I mean,
court.
it
do it a lot.
essentially is.
Put
'cause it's
tables out on the
open
field. Just shut it down.
almost every day.
Yeah.
I mean, you just
Yeah.
have to happen to watch a very bad product of baseball there.
Turn it into a mall.
Have you guys had the smoked meats that they have out of left field?
Can't say that I
I'm
have.
telling you.
Oh my god.
The
OMG.
food at Coors Field is on point.
Fantastic.
It is so good.
They got
Like,
street tacos there. They're doing barbecue. You can get burgers anywhere. You can get those 18-inch Rocky Dogs or whatever they are.
Yeah.
I mean, the food there is probably the best attraction.
Tell me
I-
more about these smoked meats.
I know.
Dude, you haven't seen the barbecue that they do there?
We have never been there. No.
You've
Wait.
never
No, I've
been
been.
to
I've been to
Okay.
Coors Field once.
What?
I think it's been once.
What?
I
Only
did not
one
know this.
time?
About 10 years
I
ago.
mean, I
yeah.
get that you're
We were
not
there
a
for some
sports-
station thing. We took some
Oh.
listeners to Coors Field.
Anyway,
I can't think of another time I've been there.
how many times have you worked opening day and you've never just gone into the game?
No, God,
Seriously?
no. We work it
Holy.
and then get the hell out of there.
Oh my gosh.
That's actually why. We'll go for like a Saturday night game. The
I
game
don't want
is
to.
fun, man.
I don't want to.
The tickets are $6.
I know. You sound like
Anyway.
my wife. She's like, we should take the kids to Coors Field.
You
really
should.
good smoked meat. I mean, ribs. They do tri-tips, Jared. They do everything there. They throw some sausage on the smoker, and you just
Now
see
I'm intrigued.
right out of
I
left
might go do
field.
that now.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Probably not though.
It's right next to Todd Helton's burger place.
I have yet to find the funnel cakes. I'm on a hunt for the funnel cakes, but
it's like
they-
section
all
110, Katie.
They can never find it.
Oh,
Can never
all right.
ask people about it. They point it out, still cannot find it. But everything else I've had at Coors Field, bomb.
Really
All
good.
right.
Bomb.com. All right,
shocked.
so Denver PD cracking down on off-road vehicles being used on city streets.
You mean
This
like
is
ATVs,
crazy. Yeah.
UTVs?
So officers were patrolling the area of Colfax and Broadway recently and saw a trio of riders, and they were driving recklessly.
Riding
but
dirty.
this is not okay. And you see this. Not a lot, but I've definitely seen an uptick in vehicles that are not cars, the
Oh, yeah, you
electric
see
bikes,
it. It
the
hits like 11. It
scooters.
hits like 11 p.m.
Oh.
anywhere near Denver, and those
Yeah.
motorcycles and the ATVs come out.
It's insane. And you can't do it downtown, but you know where you can do it?
In the mountains.
Estes Park. They
Yeah.
have a new, no, you don't know this yet because
What?
it's brand new.
You
It's
don't
never
know?
been done in Colorado.
Here's very up to
It's
date.
like, I know. Well, these are like
Is this the
go-karts.
Mario thing?
Yes.
See, I know exactly what
No,
you're talking
you
about.
don't.
Oh.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Because again, a Colorado first, but
Yeah.
even the posters are touting it like it's Mario Kart kind of. So racers are going to be able to earn like speed boosts and collect coins on the track. And
That sounds
even
safe.
slow down other racers by virtually throwing banana peels and stuff like that. So it's just like the game, and they can do that by installing sensors in the track, and racers can find it on a map, and you can use buttons to power
So you
up
get
your
power
vehicle.
ups.
Oh my gosh!
Dude,
like,
that's gonna
All of
piss
it.
you off
Okay.
if all of a sudden your race car
Alright.
starts slowing
And somebody
down.
spins you out with the banana peel. Oh my
That's
god!
cool.
But the neatest part about it again is like local businesses will be sponsoring each cart, so they're gonna have like the Stanley Hotel buggy.
That's pretty cool.
I like that.
I like that.
Yeah, so that's up in Estes Park, and again, they are just opening that up, so it's brand new. Jer, you didn't know about
No,
this.
I knew about it,
You
though.
didn't know about this.
Yeah, I
Donkey
would
Kong
go do
you.
that.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
And then go
about
get some
this.
ice cream and wander through some T-shirt shops.
Yes, and then you can go hiking. There's so many things.
Now let me ask you: can I dress up like Mario while we do this?
You know what? The opening weekend, they're encouraging people to dress up as your favorite characters,
It's
and
a
you
me.
get
Yoshi.
money.
I'll be
off.
Yoshi.
I know, you can
Yahoo.
dress up. So yeah, it's a brand new thing. I believe this past weekend is when it opens, so you can still dress up though,
Yes.
right? Make it fun.
Yes.
Go dress up.
I'm gonna
as
dress
the
up even if I
princess.
don't do it.
Oh, you can.
I'll
the
be a princess, sure, why
Bring
not?
real bananas and throw them at people on the track.
Yes.
Don't do that. Don't be a stinker.
I'll show up in a monkey suit. I'll be Donkey
No.
Kong.
Yeah.
There you go.
There
Do
you go.
that.
I'll be Diddy.
And then the banana makes sense.
Yes.
Diddy Kong.
All right, tell us
that
about
is.
the salary.
Oh, yeah, the salary for Colorado, because they're saying that there's a certain amount of money that you need to make in the state of Colorado to live comfortably, and that is just under 106 grand a year. Oh,
As a
my
single
God.
person.
As a single person.
Oh, the single
They're
person.
saying that as a family of 4, you need to be making just under $274,000 a
Just
year.
to feel comfortable.
Just to feel comfortable. And they say,
Seems about right.
Again, living comfortably in Colorado means that you can afford hobbies, vacations, retirement savings, education funds, and the occasional emergency, in addition to all the necessities like housing, groceries, transportation, and medical expenses. So they did take all of that into consideration, but that's a huge chunk of change.
It's a
for
lot of cheddar,
someone-
isn't it?
Especially if you're not making that, you're like, oh, I am failing.
Yeah, Colorado.
Son
man.
of a son of a Mario Kart.
I can't
really.
imagine like moving here right now and trying to afford
Yeah.
a house and living. Nicole and I were just talking about
Yeah.
this weekend because I had a buddy who moved to Oklahoma and he bought a mansion for
Yeah.
like $500,000 with a barn and
yeah.
a pool
And
on
land.
land,
Yeah.
and it's a beautiful house, and it was like $500K, and he's like, I paid cash, you know. And I was just saying, he's like, I can't imagine moving from out of state to here.
Yeah.
That would be horrible.
You're
at
like,
least,
holy.
at least we're grandfathered in because we're natives, you know, and
Yeah.
we bought our house many years
Yeah,
ago.
so you're
and
not being forced
we're
to pay
not
all
being
that.
forced, but
Yeah.
man, I can't imagine right now.
Because that's
I
the
can't
thing.
even
Your
imagine.
buddy also moved to Oklahoma.
I know. And
So
like
there's
my other
like,
buddy, Scotland Rob, moved
ugh.
to Tennessee, and they bought, you know, a really beautiful house for
Yep.
half of what you can get it here.
And again, beautiful and everything, but there's something to be said. The Rocky Mountains. It's hard to beat.
Yeah, those
that.
Appalachians got nothing
You
on
know what I
the
mean?
Rockies.
Yeah,
Those
and you can
smoky
take
hills.
long looks at the Rocky Mountains when you're sitting in traffic. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
You got plenty of time to look at them, Katie.
Uh-huh.
As
They
you're
sure are
stuck
pretty.
at Eisenhower Tunnel.
Yeah, I'll never get sick of them. Look at those pretty
As you're
hills.
sitting in
man.
your car and you're hungry and you have to urinate, but boy, these mountains are beautiful.
Sure are pretty.
love 'em.
Wow.
Ah, would you look at that?
Would you look at that? Another overturned semi. Would you look at that?
Oh, no.
Oh,
It's a great place.
Great.
All right, coming up at 7, we're going to do a little weekend recap. We all had just a banger of a weekend. I want to tell you guys about something that I purchased thanks to Josh pushing me over the edge. And then we'll talk about what Katie did this weekend. Very good stuff. So we'll dive into that coming up at 7 with JKJ. Right now, traffic time. Huzzah! Hey guys, happy Monday. It's Jeremy, Katy, Josh. You can hop onto our YouTube feed if you want to check that out. Just search Mix 100 Denver on YouTube, and you're right in the studios with us here in Lone Tree, Colorado. Just a heads up, Arvada, I'm coming for you. We're going to hang out. It's my 4th annual Pint for Pint blood drive. Save the date, July 13th. You can come down and see us. We're going to be at the Colorado Tap House in Arvada. And what you do is you come down and you donate a pint of blood to the folks at Vitalant Blood Bank, and Colorado Tap House will turn around and give you a voucher for a free pint of beer on your next visit to the Colorado Tap House, which is great. That's why we're calling it Pint for Pint. The only thing you have to do is you have to sign up online and reserve your time, because the blood bank people need to know how many people are going to come down to this and how much staff they need. So if you wouldn't mind doing me a solid, this thing fills up every single time, which is so heartwarming. Go to mix100.com, and there's a Pint for Pint link right there on the homepage. Just click around a little bit, you'll find it. It'll take you to the donation page for Vitalant. So set your time and then come see us. We'll be out there from noon to 4 on Sunday, July 13th. So please stop by. I think Katy and Josh might pop by for a few as well.
Oh, yeah.
Man. Absolutely.
And, donate some blood. Give back. Every 2 seconds, somebody in the U.S. needs blood, so it is much, much needed. It's my 4th annual Pint for Pint blood drive, July 13th, noon to 4, Colorado Tap House in Arvada. All the deets, mix100.com. We'll see you guys there. We had a fantastic weekend, all of us. It was just jam-packed full of really fun activities and events and hanging out with our dads, Josh and I. Katy had a big event over the weekend as well. Tell us about that.
Absolutely. It was the 16th annual Jody's Race for Awareness out at Denver's City Park. And oh my gosh, it was the first one that I was a part of, so I was able to see all the people come together for one cause, get all of their team shirts together, their team names. This is a really big deal to raise awareness about GYN cancers. And I know guys, like, the thing about it is the symptoms for GYN cancers are so similar to what women go through all the time. Mm-hmm. So it's very hard to pinpoint whether or not you're dealing with something that is very severe or just something that's just a symptom that we all get anyway. So it's like the fact that it's hard to talk about these things and that people aren't talking about them enough. Events like this, events like Jody's Race, are so important. And to see the support from our community, I mean, it was just moving beyond words.
I bet. I can imagine. You probably hear some stories that are just joyful and yet heartbreaking too, Yeah.
Our sister station, Lalani, like, she has a history with cervical cancer, and her son Landon, like, she almost wasn't able to have him. And as we all know, Lalani's biggest joy in life is her son. Mm-hmm. And to even think about her not being able to have him is just so sad. And to hear her story, but for her to overcome it and the joy that comes with that, that's what it's all about. And I was just so grateful to be able to be a part of it.
Were you emceeing then?
Yeah, well, I was doing a little bit of it. We had Jacqueline from Denver, a different news station in town, was emceeing it. And then Lalani was there, and there was a bunch of media folks just
because I saw you on the
part
mic.
Of it. I was on the mic giving away some prizes and giving away the awards for the team name and the, different
Do you remember the best one?
The best one was the Hasta La Vista Ovaries. That was the best team name.
Hasta La Vista Ovaries.
Yeah,
so good.
Okay.
Yeah, so
that's creative.
Morgan's team of Pimp and Joy was another one. So like it was very like out there and outlandish, but some of them were heartwarming. So it was just great to be a part of it all together. I loved it so much. And actually, I came across someone when I first got there, Stephanie. Shout out to Stephanie from Advent Health Porter Hospital. They were out there in droves supporting the cause. But I walked up on their tent, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, are you Katy from JKJ from Jeremy, Katy and Josh on Mix 100? I'm like, "I am. Oh my gosh." She's like, "I listen to you guys every single morning." And I was like, "Stephanie, bring it in, give me a hug." She's like, "I knew you were going to hug me." So I told everyone, Katy's going to hug me.
Katy's a hugger,
She's
for sure.
a hugger.
That's
and so
so
I did.
funny.
I gave her the biggest
Cute.
hug. And I was just like, "Thank you for being a part of this." But she wanted me to tell you both that she loves the show. She listens every
Stephanie.
single day.
Aw, that's cute.
We
and
love
yeah,
you.
it was great to meet her. We actually got to take a picture. So I believe we're going to be posting that a little bit later on our socials. And
Well,
stuff
I hope I
like
get
that.
to meet her. I'm
But
going to kick it up a level and give her
It
a
was-
big old tongue kiss when I meet her.
What am I
Jeez,
going to
You
do?
thought
I
Katie
know.
was good. I'm
Boy,
going to stick my
Josh, you
tongue in her
better-
mouth.
Jeez, what the heck?
Yeah, really up
I'm
in
gonna
the
have to
bar
marry
there.
her.
But it was just, I love being a part of our community events like that. And that's why I got into radio, is to make our community a better place to live in. And so when I'm asked to be a part of very special community events,
Did you cry?
I
I gotta ask you
cried.
because you're
I was
sentimental.
just- I was
All of
just
us here are sentimental.
telling you guys, like, I'm not the person to go and give a speech after somebody gives their life story of where they've overcame something huge like that, because I'm bawling.
You're emotional, yeah.
I am in straight tears. So I'm glad that my announcements were later on in the ceremony because I had to recover. I mean, some of those stories are really,
Powerful
they
stuff.
are. But again,
Life changing.
overcoming is what
There's
keeps
Katie.
us all going. It was like
We have Post Malone.
Best T-shirt now goes to.
was so sad. But then again, we were giving away like Post Malone and Jelly Roll tickets,
Yeah,
and we had the weekend tickets to give
Good.
away.
Well, you're bringing back the joy.
So
then.
they
There you
gave
go.
me the exciting things to do so that I wouldn't cry about it. So all
That's
in all,
awesome.
a great event. And again, thank you everyone for coming out to that. And I wanted to give a shout out as well because then we were talking about shopping earlier,
Mm-hmm.
and I went to Park Meadows over here over the weekend just to go and make my way through a few stores. And I went into a makeup store, and I was so shocked that the minute I walked in there, somebody greeted me and was like, "Here are our specials. This is what can work for you for this price. What are you looking
Mm-hmm.
for? Let me bring you to it. And not only that, but I'm going to check you out right here, right next to your product." I was like, wow,
Dang.
you want me in and out. Like, I can't browse anything.
It's a
Like, I
clinic.
can't look at anything. Like, what if I wanted to just spend some time in there and look
well, then you got
around?
to speak up.
I know, but that's not their process. This is what they were doing to everybody.
It's
and
called
it just,
working
like,
on commission, Katie.
it just shocked me a little because I've never, I guess, experienced somebody rushing me through
In and
a
out, yeah.
shopping. So they want you
Yeah.
to
That's
spend time
different.
in there. They want you to be able to spend more money, and no upselling, no nothing. It was just like in, out, let me just get you whatever. But then I went to this little Bed Bath & Beyond, right? Love that place because I love to smell things. I do.
It is the
love
smelliest store. You walk past it, you smell 1,000 things.
And they have those little pieces of paper that you can spray something on and then walk around the store and smell it. I'm like, this is heaven to me. And they have a popsicle spray. It smells just like the red, white, and blue
It's a
popsicles.
little sticky.
It was insane. So anyway, I'm sitting there sniffing my little piece of paper, right? Just going to town on it. And all of a sudden somebody comes up to me. He's like, "Hey, are you Katie from the radio?"
Not
I'm
again.
Like,
Look
I'm
at
like,
you, Miss
not again.
Famous.
just straight.
Sniffing
You
the
just
mic.
wanted to brag
Sniff.
about
No,
this today, didn't you? Like,
mid
everybody
sniff.
recognized me this weekend. I was so popular.
No, this never happens to me
Uh-huh,
though,
sure,
ever.
right. This never
and so I
happens.
just wanted to give a shout out to Faith because she let me smell, and I bet you I spent like
Smell
20
her?
minutes in Bed Bath & Beyond just carousing because that's all I wanted to do. I wanted to just check things out. I like to do that. And Faith, thank you for letting me do that. Thank you
High
for
five,
listening
Faith.
to the show as
Faith.
well.
Well done.
And I'm
this
going.
never happens.
It
to me.
doesn't. It doesn't. And so
He's feeling
I
good
am
this
going
weekend.
back and getting that perfume too, though. Like
That smells like the popsicle?
Oh, I walked around with that piece of paper all day.
Get
I
it.
had it in my pocket.
Get it. If you
Like,
love it, get it.
I
Treat
was, you know, I'm
yourself.
going to, but
You
like,
deserve it.
Smells
You
are a
cried
big
in
thing.
the public.
Smells are a big thing for me, so I wanted to make sure I liked it, and I like it. So I'm
She had
going
to sit
go
on it,
back.
Jay. She had to
I
sit on it
did.
for a few days.
I had to think about it and decide if it was what I wanted, and it is.
Yeah,
so I'm
right.
going
I
to
can
get
see
it.
her sitting at home drinking that perfume.
Oh my
Coming in like,
gosh.
No, I will just get a popsicle, but I'm glad I can smell it.
I didn't know,
anytime
like,
I want.
Yeah, what does it
Now
smell
that I
like?
think about it, like, what
Just
would a
like a
popsicle
popsicle.
smell like?
But
I
they
mean,
don't
you get
smell.
yeah, some of them do.
No.
Like the grape ones, you can smell the grape. The
Here's-
cherry ones, you can smell the
Yeah.
cherry.
Here's the thing. I didn't know it was a popsicle perfume. I just picked it up, I sprayed it on the thing, and I smelled it, and I was like,
Popsicle.
"Oh my gosh,
This
it
is
smells."
popsicle.
This reminds me of a popsicle. And then I looked at the display. It wasn't until after I realized it was the Bomb Pop on the display. Like it's.
I want you to
supposed
get
smell
that just so you can bring
like
it
a
in.
popsicle.
Yeah, is the
I
perfume
will.
like,
Is
does
it
it look like
uni-
the rocket? The
is it a
bomb pop?
unisex
Yes, like the
too?
red, white, and blue. It's fruity, so if you don't mind smelling like
I don't
fruity,
care.
you smell like a popsicle. I'm telling
I
you.
want to. Can I just get a popsicle and rub it
Someone
on
might
myself?
come up and lick you.
Can you get me
Be
two bottles?
careful. That's why I
Give me
wanted
two
actually.
bottles. Is there anything else in that line? Is it just straight popsicle, or was
Oh
there
yeah,
anything
they
else?
have lipstick. They have everything.
So you can taste it.
Lotion,
You go-
body wash. Oh, you can
Really?
popsicle all day. You can popsicle.
That just doesn't make sense to me.
Oh, it's so good.
I want the body wash.
I
I
cannot wait.
love fruity smelling body
Oh my
washes.
gosh, I'll get you some. I'll
yes,
get
you
some.
should.
Okay.
It's gonna
Do you
dry
want
my
anything,
skin out like
Josh?
crazy.
I'm
Probably.
good.
You want
I'm okay.
Popsicle smelling favorites?
You can
No?
take a shot of it while you're
I
in the
got my own
shower.
body
Yum,
wash.
yum, 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 yum.
But anyway, so it was a great weekend of all of that.
Well,
And,
that's awesome.
yeah.
Good for you.
Hey, you're famous. Look at you.
This
Yeah.
never happened.
It was so funny. And then one more on a walking trail, too, but we don't have to talk about
You
it.
Someone
got
else
3
recognized
times?
you.
Now
Three.
you're definitely
Three
bragging.
people.
Did they say, "Are
random-
you from?"
No,
like,
you know
the
what she's
morning
doing,
show?
No,
Josh? She's
no,
got
no,
a shirt that says
no.
"I'm Katy" from
No,
the radio
I
that
do
she wears
not.
everywhere.
Okay, when I was walking out on the trail, it was the Nuggets championship shirt that the Cronky folks got, right?
Yeah.
So if you were a member of the Cronky organization, you got
We
that
got t-shirts,
T-shirt,
yeah.
and that's what I was wearing. And he was also wearing a Nuggets Elevate T-shirt, which is a playoff T-shirt.
It
Not
is.
everybody gets those.
Yep.
And so immediately we looked at each other like,
Do I
you
know
have a
you?"
special Go Nuggets. Like that was kind of, and then he's like, "Are you Katy from that?" And I'm like, "Shut
What
up."
the
Never
heck?
happens to
No,
me. I can't believe it. This just never happens. How are ya?
She's paying people now.
Nice to meet ya.
No, it never happened.
You might know me from the radio.
So
She
what
brought
up?
us special bumper stickers made. Yes, this is Katy from the radio.
So what up,
gosh.
Jared from the hiking
There
trail?
we go.
You're
Look
making
at
all
that,
sorts
Katy.
of friends
I
this
know.
weekend.
It was pretty great.
Look at
it was pretty
you.
great. So shout out to everybody who listens. It was well. That's the thing. We live here in the area,
Live
so
and local.
if we see you, say hi.
Look
'cause
at
we love
that.
saying
Please
hi.
do.
Look
You
at that.
know?
The benefits of being live and local.
Out on the trails and everything.
We're not pretending to be here. We're not broadcasting from out of state.
Love it.
You can bump into Katy while she's spraying perfume in her mouth.
Licking the perfume scent
I
paper.
was this close. I
Katy,
mean,
does it taste like
she
it too?
caught me mid sniff. I'm not even kidding.
So you're like, oh yeah, I am actually.
I know, yeah.
She's getting high in the
You
corner.
got any more of this popsicle stuff?
Yo,
huh?
give me another hit.
Yeah.
Man, we're going to have to ask you to leave.
Been here for 3 hours in the corner.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, you had a great weekend,
It was
and
good. It was really good.
I guess we'll push off my share until 8.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my God. I talk a lot sometimes.
Here, you know what?
Yeah,
she had a
we're-
lot to say, buddy. It's okay.
We were both supposed to share our weekend there, but
Sorry.
It's all good.
that didn't happen, did it?
No.
I'm getting you some popsicle body wash though. There's that.
You are getting something out of it. I
You're
mean,
getting some.
It's all right.
Katy, 5 minutes each. Come
Guess
on.
I'll get to talk at some point, but
I
that's
know.
all right.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll shut
Jeremy,
up now.
No,
she
it's
was
fine.
noticed
I don't care.
everywhere.
I
around
Every-
town,
know.
okay?
Never happened.
Everywhere.
Oh, nah, it's all good.
He didn't do much. It's fine. Just had a really
I got
good
Fast
weekend.
5 coming up. I'll talk enough during that. It's fine. It'll be good. Speaking of, 7:30, guys. Fast 5 is coming up. We have some tickets to go see The Weeknd, and I'm going to throw in a little bonus prize today, too. Pair of tickets to go see Halsey. You'll win both concerts today, part of Mix 100's All Access Summer during Fast 5. So be ready to call in, 303-691-1MIX, 303-691-1649. That'll be coming up with Katy, and Katy. Let's see what's going on with traffic. Denver's best music. It's Mix 100. Jeremy, Katy, Josh in the morning on a fun Monday show. We've been getting you guys up to date on what we did over the weekend. And coming up at 8, well, we'll dive into some of the stuff that I did. I had a real nice Father's Day. Actually went shopping a little bit, Katy. And I got something I've been thinking about getting for quite a while. And I don't know. I like it. I think I can pull it off.
It was a good purchase.
Yeah,
I think so.
We'll tell you what I purchased. And then we're going to dive into a couple emails that came in, including one talking about overstimulation. It's like everybody has it right now. I know Katy wants to talk about that a little bit, too, with your daughter or something that was going on with you, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's overstimulated.
That's it.
Is it truly a thing, or is it just kind of the trendy thing to say right now that I'm so overstimulated? We'll dive into that. I'm stimmied, yeah. We'll do that at 8 o'clock today with Jeremy, Katy, and Josh. Right now, it's time to have some fun with a couple big prizes today for Fast Five. Let's go. Monday, first game of the week of Fast Five. If you'd like to call in and play, as always, we like talking to the newbies. If you've never played before, come on, give it a shot. We're gentle. It's fun. You get to be on the air. You become a little radio superstar for a few minutes. So definitely calling all the newbies today. 303-691-1MIX. 303-691-1649. I'll get you in the studios to play Fast Five. Brought to you by It's Just Lunch, where you can turn first dates into lasting connections. Go online. It's justlunchcolorado.com. So here's how this works. We'll get you on the air. We'll find out what you did over the weekend. And then I will toss a category at you and start a 10-second timer. And within those 10 seconds, you got to give me 5 things that have to do with that category. Now, Katy Cat, give us a few examples from Friday.
Well, you asked for movies starring John Travolta. You also asked for 5 famous TV nerds. That one was fun.
Urkel.
Yes. Haley coming in strong with the win, though, for famous TV dads in honor of Father's Day. So
that
was a good one.
Well, that's timely, isn't it?
Exactly.
That's timely. We've got a great prize this week, too. So if you want to call in and play, 303-691-1MIX, 303-691-1649. If you get a busy signal, keep trying, because Josh is quickly working through these calls. All right, Katy, the prize.
The
what
prize. It's huge, Jeremy, because it's part of Mix 100's All Access Summer, and we really mean it, because you'll be going to the weekend at Empower Field at Mile High, winning a pair of tickets to that on Saturday, and then Sunday you'll be headed to Red Rocks to see Halsey.
Hey.
So you're winning both when you win today.
Look how nice we are.
Concerts. Yeah.
Doubling up today. 2 concerts for Fast Five. I would imagine we might be doing that a couple more times this week. I don't know.
Oh, really?
We'll see how benevolent we are feeling. So
I like that.
Just going to throw that out there. And yeah, Katy's right. Part of Mix 100's All Access Summer. We got all the tickets this summer, you guys. So we're hooking you up. If you'd like to play Fast Five, 303-691-1MIX, 303-691-1649. I'll get you here in the studios. All right, who do we got first? We got Jen. Hi, Jen.
Hi.
Hi, how are you today?
I am doing great.
How was your weekend? What'd you do?
We had a barbecue on Sunday, and that was about it.
That's all right. Nothing wrong with that.
What'd you throw on the grill?
Yeah.
Hamburgers.
Yeah.
Good old burgers.
Yeah, good old burgers.
Can't
nice and
beat it.
easy.
I got to ask you, Jen, what were the sides that you had with your burgers?
Yep.
The usual potato salad, corn on the cob, asparagus.
Ooh.
Oh,
yeah, we went easy this weekend.
Stinky pea for everybody. Gross. Well, I'm sorry that we didn't get invited, Jen. I would have hung out with you.
Yeah, me too.
Next time, Jen.
Darn it. Well, that's great. You had a killer weekend. All right, you ready to play some Fast Five? Maybe win some concert tickets?
I'm ready.
You're ready. You're all fired up. Okay, in 10 seconds, please give me 5 famous women named Amy. Go.
Amy Schumer.
Yes. Don't cheat. No.
And yeah, that's about all
That's all you're gonna get.
Amy. Yeah, that's all I got.
Ah.
It's a funny Amy.
It's a one solid Amy that you picked. There's a bunch of
Yeah.
them. We looked it up. There's a bunch. So we'll hold on to that one, Jen. Darn it, you got a stinker.
Well, thank you. Thanks for letting me play, and have a great day.
You as well. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hi, Nikki.
Hi,
Hey, how are you today?
I'm great. How are you guys?
Oh, God, we're super dupes. Katie, you doing all right?
Yeah, we're doing great.
It's a good Monday for us, Knick-Knack. So what'd you do over the weekend?
I actually worked, but I got my dad a mead making kit for Father's Day.
A what?
Making what?
Mead, like alcohol.
Oh, okay.
Wow, you're
That's
turning Dad
neat.
into an alcoholic.
That's usually hear of like beer or something like that, but mead, that's interesting.
Wow.
Interesting.
How does
yeah.
one make mead, Nikki?
Yeah.
I don't know. The kid explains it.
Okay.
She's like, I don't know, read the side of the box.
I gotta ask my dad. I don't know. That's funny.
Brew your own honey wine at home. Is that what it is?
Yes. So he has bees. So
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Dad's got bees. I think that would be so cool to have
I know,
bees.
your dad sounds awesome.
I
He's
know.
making mead. He's got bees. This is so
yeah, he's
neat.
pretty cool.
You probably get some good honey, don't you?
Yeah. Oh, it's the best.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh.
Straight out the honeycomb. Yum.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, is he on land or does he like have a couple bee boxes in, Highlands Ranch or something?
No, he owns land down in southeast Colorado. He has like 40 acres.
Dang.
Oh, that's the life.
I want to hang out with your dad. How neat. All right. Well, that's a first for us. I've
Yeah.
never heard of that before.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. Honey wine. Honey wine. It sounds like something you'd call your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Hey, honey wine.
How you doing?
How you doing? All right, Nikki. Well, so far you win the weekend. That's pretty neat.
That's fun.
Woo.
All right, let's do some Fast Five with you in 10 seconds. Please give me 5 different types of fossil fuels. Go.
Diesel, gas, ethanol, natural gas. I have no idea.
I would have accepted natural gas. Isn't ethanol corn?
Yeah.
But kerosene, propane, coal. So, yeah. Darn it.
Oh,
Duh.
I know.
Oh, jeepers.
Smart question on a Monday.
I know, right?
Man.
I know. Is that too hard? Was that hard, Nikki? You did pretty good, actually.
was hard. Yeah.
You did really
You
good.
did really good.
Yeah.
It was so
Impressed me.
nice meeting you and talking to you. You have a great week.
Yeah, you too.
All right.
Thanks.
Later, Gator.
Bye.
She was nice.
She was very sweet. And we learned something today.
You sure did. Hi, Nick.
Hi, how you doing?
We're super dupes, Nick. You went to the 40s ball this weekend.
Oh, you know it.
How was that, man? I saw a ton of pictures on Instagram.
Oh, it was pretty legit, you know. They had the Bob Hope impersonator, the pinup girl competition, all the plain, pretty cool.
Well, that's the
Ooh.
only reason you went, probably.
Pinup
the pinup girls.
Yeah.
I'm sure it wasn't the Bob Hope impersonator.
You never know. Hey, maybe you went to
never
go pick
know.
up some tips. Yeah.
Yeah,
like-
sure, right.
Tips
right.
and entertainment.
Tips, right. Well, that sounds great, Nick. Did you dress up in 40s garb?
No, I was there chaperoning an event, so I was in my,
Shorts and flip-flops.
just
Not in character at all.
But it was actually better for me because, it was so hot. All those clothes the people were sweating like pigs out
Oh, I'm
there.
Truth.
sure.
Truth. Those old school, like, wool military outfits and everything. Yeah.
You're in your Hawaiian shirt. Like, yeah.
That's awesome. Well, that's great, Nick. I'm glad you had a good time, buddy. All right, so you want to try to win some concert tickets?
Oh, yeah.
All right, the letter I'm going to give you is B, like butthead, okay? B.
Okay.
And give me 5 stores that start with the letter B. Go.
Okay, Bed Bath & Beyond, Bath & Body Works, Best
Yeah.
Buy.
Yep. Yep. Uh-oh.
Bird
Time's up!
You started strong, Nick.
I needed a Barnes & Noble and Big Lots.
Oh.
Maybe Banana Republic. I don't know.
Oh, there's so
Yeah.
many.
Oh, Nick. Darn it.
Bloomingdale's. Oh,
Oh,
there's another
Ah, man.
No.
Build-A-Bear Workshop. I love hanging out
Oh,
there.
man.
No, you'd find me at the Bass Pro Shop. Now we're just rubbing it in. All right, Nick, go wash your flip-flops, buddy. Have a great day.
All right. Yep.
Bye.
Bye.
Darn it! I thought that was going to be the winner
I
today.
was thinking Bob's Pizza Inn too, but I probably only know that.
Go to Burlington
Yes.
Coat Factory.
There's so many.
Oh, my God, there's so many. Hi, Eddie. Ed. Hello, Ed. How are you today?
Good. What's going on?
We're just sitting here waiting for you to call, dude, so
Yeah.
thank you. We came in
Oh,
this
yeah,
morning. We're
right.
like, I wonder if we're going to hear from Ed today.
It's really hoping.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to hear from me all week if I don't win these tickets. My
Okay.
son wants these weekend tickets so
Yeah,
bad.
All right.
It's
All
gonna be a
right.
good show. You remember last time he came to town and like traffic, you couldn't get around in Power Field. Like it's gonna be a big
Yes,
show. Ed.
We actually, my wife and I went to that one, and it was a mess.
Yeah.
But now he wants to go, and he will not shut up about it. So I'm really hoping you guys hook me up with that.
Oh, wait. It's up to you,
Here we
buddy.
go.
You got to do all the heavy lifting, my man.
We'll see how
All
you
right.
do.
Let's see how you do. All right. What do I have for you? All right, let's talk about my dogs. In 10 seconds, please give me 5 well-known cartoon dogs. Go.
Snoopy, Scraggy,
Uh-oh.
God,
Uh-oh.
no,
Uh-oh.
Scooby-Doo,
Yeah.
Oh man!
Oh, Goofy, Pluto, and Snoopy. Oh,
dang it.
Clifford, the big red dog.
Why? All right, well, I guess you guys will hear from me tomorrow.
You're so heartbroken, buddy. I feel bad. darn
I
it.
know he wants me so bad. Oh my god, dude! We can't afford them right now. I will try and get them for you. I'm so sorry, man. So here
It's
we
all right,
are.
Ed.
We're working on. I'm working
You're
on
working
it all
on
week.
This is why we're doing it, buddy. We got the hottest tickets. So we'll maybe
I
talk to you
appreciate you
later.
guys.
Thanks, Ed.
All
Have,
right, sounds
have a
good.
great day. Bye.
Yeah. Bye. Oh, man, it's heartbreaking. I really wanted Ed to win them.
Blake.
Who?
Blake.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning, buddy. Welcome to the show. Mr. Ed didn't get it, so you're up to bat.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Here we go.
What'd you do this weekend? Anything good?
Yeah, my dad came in. He's from Cali. Took him hiking, a little 5-mile hike up at Spruce Creek. He had a very hard time, but he did it. I'm proud of him.
Hey, good for
You know
you.
what, Blake, you just spoke like a true Coloradan. Little 5-mile hike, no big deal.
That's it. Easy peasy.
Yeah.
Your poor
Appreciate it,
California
appreciate it.
dad, though, was
I
like,
know.
oh my God,
5 miles. Oh my God.
what are you doing to
It
me?
was hard.
I bet. You've been carrying dad back down if there was an issue, buddy.
Oh no, I would have had to call someone else.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Time to bring it in the airlift at this
Yeah.
point.
Welcome to Colorado.
That's right. Right on. Well, good for you, man. I'm glad he made it. That's a nice little day with your dad.
Yeah.
All right, what do I have for you? Okay, this one came in from a listener over the weekend. Give me 5 movies that have come out that are all about video games. Go.
Mario,
Yep.
Super Mario, Minecraft,
Yep.
Ready Player One, Ready Player One.
Time's up.
man.
Aw.
If only they made the movie for Ready Player 2 already.
Right.
Gosh dang it.
Tomb Raider and Tetris. That Tetris movie.
Oh,
that
they
came
did make Tetris. Oh,
That's right, dude.
Oh,
Tetris, man.
You were so
Oh.
close, Blake.
That's
Worst
all right.
day
Thank
ever.
y'all. I appreciate it. Thank y'all so much.
Hey,
Oh,
thanks for being a
for
good sport.
calling.
Bye, Blake.
Of course. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, I really thought he was going to have it.
Lacey,
Good morning.
are you going to win this or what?
I'm hoping so.
Fingers crossed.
Man, it's another
Man.
one of those days where everybody's just getting stumped. What'd you do this weekend?
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing? You just laid on the floor and stared at the
Chores.
ceiling?
Chores.
Chores.
Just chores? All right. What was the worst chore that you did this weekend?
Grocery shopping.
Oh, yeah. I hear you.
I hear
Yeah.
you.
Katie loves it, though.
I
She loves
do.
to
I know. I was
peruse.
like, I love grocery
She
shopping.
reads the labels on
I
everything.
do. I compare.
I do that too, but it's just everything's so expensive now. So
I
it's
know.
It is. I'm
Yeah.
just looking at the prices and comparing those, right?
right.
You know what I did last night laying in bed, Lacey, before I went to sleep?
Huh.
I hopped on my Safeway app, did all my grocery shopping, and I'm picking them up before I head home today. I'm turning into that guy who grocery shops before I go to bed. It's so convenient, though. It's so convenient. I feel so guilty doing it, but whatever.
You should.
I know.
Exactly.
I always say
You
it should
tell
be
'em.
reserved for people that, can't get out of the house. Maybe
Yeah.
have a disability or you're elderly, something like that. Those types of services. And here I am, rolling up,
Yeah.
having them bring my groceries out. That's all right.
I've been in that situation though where you have to do that because
Yeah.
of whatever else.
Yeah.
So
I have a busy
He
week.
does. He's got people
Yeah.
coming into town and
Yeah,
stuff.
I got a busy
so
week.
He's got a lot going on, but still, we got to give him crap, right, Lacey?
You gotta
It's our
do
job.
it. You got to do it.
as much crap as you give Katie, you need it.
Thank you.
I don't ever
Lacey.
give Katie crap. What are you talking
You
about?
are full of it.
Yeah, today I can count quite a few times.
Yeah, you're right.
Just today.
Just today.
Just today.
I would say about half an hour ago, I said that she was spraying perfume in her mouth and eating it. So
He's not lying though.
I'm not lying.
That's, I know, that's,
Right?
that's the awful part. Is
All right, Lacy Pants. What do I have for you? In 10 seconds, give me 5 jobs that involve driving around. Go.
Amazon, FedEx, UPS, oil delivery, gas delivery, grocery delivery, corporate.
Yeah, Uber, Lyft. Yeah, you know what? You got
Oh,
it.
yeah, huh?
You totally got it, though.
yeah, you did.
Lacy! Lacy, you did good. Yay! You just turned into like a little cat. What the heck just happened?
Great, she got really excited. I do that sometimes too, Lacey.
Yes.
It's all up in the high register, right?
Yay!
Well, we are going to send you to go see The Weeknd and Halsey. She'll be at Red Rocks. Weekend's at Empower, but a couple big concerts to go tear it up.
So awesome. Thank you so much.
Well, it definitely is our pleasure. It's part of Mix 100's All Access Summer, Lacey. It's kind of a big deal.
Yay.
You know what? It is Cool Beans. We should add that to the
is.
end of our tag.
We should.
All Access Summer Cool Beans.
With the sunglasses emoji and some
Yes.
beans.
Wine and some beans.
Yes.
That's right. We need to bring you onto our marketing department
Yeah.
immediately.
Genius.
Genius. All right, sweet Lacey, I'm going to throw you on hold, and then you're going to talk to Josh in the next room, and he's going to get you set up with those tickets, all right?
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lacey. Hang tight. And that's how it's done, you guys. We'll play Fast Five again tomorrow with those tickets up for grabs. Thank you to everybody who called in this
Yay.
morning. Yay! You did good. All right, coming up at 8 o'clock, we're going to be talking about how everybody's overstimulated. We got a couple other emails that came in that we'll probably roll through, and then I'll give you a quick recap of my Father's Day weekend. And I went and bought something that I've been looking at for quite a while, and I finally pulled the trigger. We'll tell you what that's all about coming up at 8 o'clock today with Jeremy, Katy, and Josh. Here's traffic. we are. Jeremy, Katy, Josh. Denver's Mix 100 live and local. We are in town in Lone Tree, Colorado. We're not out of state pretending to be local. No, we are Colorado people hanging with our Colorado friends out and about. You might even bump into us when you're out and about. If you want to see what's going on here in the studios, we got that live YouTube feed going all morning long. Just search Mix 100 Denver, and you're right in the studios with us. All brought to you by our good friends at Safeway. And I tell you what, we got that app too. It's free. Mix 100 Denver in your app store. Download it, get it on your phone, and you can take Mix with you all summer long. And one of the best little features on that app is a little microphone button down in the corner that you can click on, and you can send us voice messages. Just like our little buddy Drew, who has taken it upon himself to send us his daily dad joke. Yeah, you can tell he's on summer break.
I know, right? That's good. Let's go throw a school joke in there.
Okay, Drew. All right. Maybe try harder tomorrow.
That was good.
That was great.
I liked it.
A think tank.
He's on summer break.
He's
all right.
thinking.
He's checked out. All right, Drew. Try harder tomorrow, buddy. We had a great weekend. It was such a great weekend. Father's Day weekend. Josh did some stuff with his dad. Katy was out emceeing an event, Jody's race, and I was parked at the bowling alley. Something that I don't care to do. I'm not a big bowler.
Oh,
what?
But Nick Nack's like, I got a Groupon for the four of us to go bowling. Guess what we're doing on Father's Day weekend? I was like, oh, okay. Guess it wasn't Dad's choice this weekend. But I will tell you guys, we went out to the old Bolero there in Green Mountain and tore it up for 2 hours playing bowling. I had the time of my life.
Okay.
I had a really good time.
Good.
I love bowling, man. I think it's fun.
My right buttocks is a little sore today,
Yeah,
actually.
you use muscles that you don't normally use, though.
bowling
really.
will work you out.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you will be
How's the
sore
wrist?
the next
Wrist
day.
okay? You doing all right?
My right wrist is very strong,
The
actually,
whole
Josh. We don't need to worry about that.
Good, man.
Incredible
Good.
strength in my
Oh
right
my
wrist.
gosh.
I could-
Popeye
I could-
over here.
I could kill him, man.
You've been practicing
Yeah.
bowling for decades now at this
Decades.
point.
Professional bowler.
I was
Josh.
actually throwing that ball down the lane at about 45 miles an hour.
Right.
Thanks to the
Watch
power,
out.
the power in this wrist.
You get a speeding ticket throwing
Unbelievable.
that ball, didn't you?
Left one? Not so much. I'm more of a righty.
No,
I'm more of a righty when it comes to bowling.
God, I
buddy.
bowl lefty. That's weird.
Really? All right.
Bowled
Good
lefty.
for you.
Yeah, bowled
Good for
lefty in
you.
my life, yeah.
But yeah, my booty's a little sore. My legs are sore. I mean, it was a decent workout. I don't want to brag, you guys. I don't want to brag, but I broke 80.
Oh, hey.
Did you really? Look at
All
that.
right.
Bowled an 81.
I bowled like 80. I think it was 84.
And that's the highest game you had?
Yeah, but I don't want to brag, Katy.
Oh,
listen.
you suck. Like,
No,
really, you suck at bowling.
That's
That's
the-
the highest one you got?
Katy.
My
that's
gosh.
pretty darn good.
No,
if
it's
you ask me.
not.
My one
No.
humble brag in life is I've almost bowled a perfect game.
Really?
I bowled a
man.
268 in my life. and
Josh.
That's
see,
my
impressive.
It happened one time, and I
That's
don't know what
impressive.
happened. I had
Josh.
7 strikes in a row.
Josh, I'm
He's a
so
good bowler.
Oh, ladies.
Yeah, let's
Any
go with
single ladies.
his right arm is also very
Right arm
strong
is
now that I'm
very
looking at it.
Very strong.
I tell you what,
Oh my
that'll
gosh.
bring the ladies out, Josh.
Oh, yeah.
No.
When you see,
Me and
when they
those-
know that you're hanging at a bowling alley
Hey.
every
Bowling
weekend.
shoes.
Woo!
You ever
Girl.
seen Kingpin?
Yeah. Oh, God.
Really start talking dirty to
Oh
him.
my
Jeez.
god, that's
Oh
so
my!
funny.
But bowling, like I will probably out of 3 games, I've got one that's like 130. That's my
Okay.
average for bowling, and then the other ones are usually
pretty
about
decent.
110.
Nah,
No,
84.
it sucks. I suck.
84.
I've got one good game in me, and even then, it's just very average.
I will tell
Very
you though,
average.
with the bowling, it's just you just feel so stupid and ridiculous. I think bowling too.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Walk
it's just
back.
it's
The
the
walk
walk
back.
back.
I don't
know
It's
what to
the
do with
walk
my
up.
hands.
It's
like-
throwing a ball down a lane
Yeah.
at pins. The whole thing is just ridiculous.
And the people who want to high five you even when you gutter ball, like,
Oh,
it's
I-
okay.
okay,
Come on,
I
keep
hate
it going.
that.
Like,
We all know I just did
everyone-
bad.
I
Please
know.
stop.
I know. I could use bumpers over here. I'm a child.
Okay,
You're
hold
going to
up,
high five me?
Hold up. So speaking of the bumpers, again, I haven't been bowling in years, and I haven't been to a bolero, and they've stepped up their game.
It's
Okay.
nice. It's actually
It's
really
so
nice.
nice,
Yeah.
man. I mean, they got like a bar and everything,
The
like a
food is
really nice
good.
bar
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
good
yeah.
food. Anyway, so you can go up to the front desk there, and they can program. We had 4 on our lane, me, Nick Nack, and then the 2 kids. So when my daughter was going up, she was guttering it every
Yeah.
time. Shank gutter.
Aw.
She's getting pissed. She's all pissed off. So you can go up to the front, and they'll say and tell them what lane you're on, and then tell them the bowler. And it'll automatically kick these bumpers up
Oh,
in the
cool.
gutter when that
Yeah.
person comes up, and then
Yeah.
they drop back down
Yeah.
for the next one. I was like, whoa, we
Brilliant.
are living in the future.
Yeah, because usually you'd have to get the lane with the gutter or with
Yeah.
the,
they
things.
pull it
yeah.
up for you.
Old
yeah.
school, they put like tubes out there that was filled
Exactly.
with water
Yes.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Remember those?
Yeah, they put those in the gutter. So,
So did
yeah,
they come up for you every time you bowled? Jay?
No, they didn't come up for me.
Going on to 87.
I was
Oh,
like,
and
you
I-
still bowled an 87 with bumpers?
And if you were tuning in about an hour ago, Katie was bragging about how many people she met over the weekend and
Yeah.
recognized her. Guess what?
3.
This lovely woman named Lainey was at the bowling alley, and she recognized me, and I got a picture with her, so suck it. People recognize me,
Okay,
too.
Look at you.
So shout out to Lainey, big fan, been listening for years. Psh,
Go,
Katie,
Laney.
you're not the only one. Psh.
I guess I'm the only
Bowling
one that
game
didn't
still
get
sucks,
recognized.
Yeah,
though.
Shut up, 84. 84, man.
Laney noticed the bowling score and was like, do I want this
She
picture?
felt sorry for me. She's like, are you Jeremy? Because I'm so sorry for you. This is a sad day for you. Your children are over there crying.
She's like, no, most people bowl 80s. It's fine.
It's funny. Well, I went with my parents too, and my mom's in a league, so like she's got the wrist guard and the bag with her own ball.
She
and
kicked your butt, didn't
like
she?
she
Danny
killed me.
Look at that.
smeared you.
She
I
killed me, but
love it.
she gets into it. She's like, the lighting wasn't right, the music was too loud.
Can
It
your
was like-
mom do the fun throw that curves into the
She's got a little bit
pins?
of a curve.
I
See, that's
love
the only
that.
way I throw it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That impresses
Good for
the
Danny.
crap out of me. I wish I
throwing
could
curveballs
throw like
down the
that.
lane?
Put the spin on
Because
it.
you think it's going to go in the gutter and all of a sudden
Put the
cut back.
spin.
Ooh, like that's
Is she
so
out there
fancy.
giving you helpful
She
I know.
was.
tips
She's
and
like,
tricks?
we got to slow down, and you got to see you're turning your wrist when you go in. You got to keep.
You have to
straight.
pronate.
Yeah.
Pronate the wrist.
You
Don't
got to get
look
over
at
that
the ball.
fan. Like all these idiots that stand over the fan for like 5 minutes with their fingers over the
I know. What
like
does
it's
the
really
fan
accomplished.
do?
I'm just sitting here cooling my hand off because my game's so hot. I'm
sweating.
I
I'm
know.
so hot right now. I got to cool off this one hand.
And I always blame it on the ball, right? I'm like,
yeah.
well, clearly I have the
Absolutely.
wrong weight of ball. Like, I need a different ball.
I will
Like,
tell you that I lied multiple times when I shanked it and went into the gutter. And I'm like, thumb hole.
I
Yeah.
know.
My
Stuck.
thumb's
Caught me.
sticking. My
got
thumb's
stuck.
sticking. You know what I need to do is make my way over to this fan and cool it off. So I shrink my thumb a little bit.
I will tell you what looks awesome though
What?
is your picture at the bowling alley.
It's a good picture. I
will
posted a
give you
picture.
that.
It
That's
looked
on
like you
our-
bowled higher than an 84.
It really, you
I look
look
like a pro.
professional
You do.
bowler there.
I'm total poser.
Yeah, total poser.
It
but
reminds me of back in the day when I used to put ski resort stickers on the back of my car, and I don't ski.
Yes.
But just to like blend in, I throw a
ski
Loveland.
Loveland.
Yeah, I put
Yeah.
throw a Loveland one up there.
I was just gonna
Copper
say,
Mountain.
That picture is like my picture trying to stand up at Loveland, and then I use that as my profile picture.
you
Like
go.
it looks like
Yeah.
I'm totally shredding
I'm
gnar.
such a poser,
I'm not.
you guys. I'm such a poser.
You guys.
Okay, so
Such a poser.
I will tell you, speaking of being such a poser, we went from the bowling alley down to, what is that, I-something and Wadsworth, I-70 and Wadsworth, to the High Country Western Wear. It's right there on the corner. It's the big red building,
Yeehaw.
the Western Wear, which I have passed 1,000 times in my life living here. And every time we pass it, I'm like, I'd like to go into that Western Wear places sometimes and get me a sarsaparilla while I'm in there.
You
so-
say it just like that too in your head.
I'll take
huh?
a sarsaparilla. One sarsaparilla and a belt buckle, please.
Like to wrangle me a sarsaparilla.
Welcome, howdy, as I walk in. Howdy. So after bowling, Nick Nack's like, what else you want to do? I was like, you know what? I've always wanted to go to High Country Western Wear. So we moseyed on over there is
You
what we did and made our way in. Partner. I put my chaps on,
I reckon.
I reckon. And we pulled in on the old horse and buggy. And we went in there, and I've been talking. How long, Josh? I mean, you've worked with me for 5 years.
Dude, years.
Years
It's been
about
years.
getting a cowboy
Yes,
hat. Like, I
yes.
should get a cowboy hat. It's very Colorado. I'm outside a lot. We got the stock show. Yeah! I should get a cowboy hat. And every time I go look at them, I bow out. I back out because I feel like it's Halloween. And again, like I'm being a super poser.
Yeah.
Well, I went and tried on cowboy hats this weekend.
Feel good?
I grabbed me a Jason Aldean cowboy hat.
Let's
It's
go.
a Jason Aldean. And I put a pinch in between my lip.
A beef jerky chew?
A beef jerky. And I grabbed my sarsaparilla. And I bought me a cowboy hat,
Let's
you guys.
go.
Yeah!
I knew I'd break you down.
Yes.
I finally knew it.
Josh sent me a video last week of him in his cowboy hat. He's like, just do it. Just do it.
hear
Get
you.
her done.
And, you know, you
feels
feel
right.
good.
Like,
And I
That's what you
felt
said.
good. I'll tell you what,
That's
I
you
felt good.
Yeah, buddy.
I felt like I could go to the rodeo and I could rope some sheep and sleep with the farmer's daughter.
Did you get in your truck and just sit in that truck with a hat on?
No, I
so
put it in the
good.
back and drove home. I didn't wear it. I felt,
You did
I felt
it?
ridiculous.
Oh,
So cool. Dude,
No,
the
I
one
like
you
it.
got looks really cool.
It does.
It's really good.
I
It
like it.
fits good. And while I was in there, I bought me like a ranch jacket as well.
yeah.
You look like you straight up were an extra on Yellowstone.
Yeah,
Thank you
that's
very
what I
much.
thought.
You do. No, truly.
I thought you
the,
were.
The
Yeah.
jacket and hat combo he sent,
It worked.
I saw it. I was like,
It worked.
dang.
Like,
Yeah,
you
I
were
look-
Kip, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's you.
You look good.
I'm what? Kip?
Kip, that's his name?
No, yeah, Rip.
Rip.
I was close.
From Napoleon Dynamite.
His brother is Kip. I think I'm gonna go pick up some sweet chicks, Napoleon.
Chatting online with babes all
I've been chatting with cowgirls all day, Napoleon. Kip.
Okay, clearly I don't watch
No,
that
it's
show.
Rip, not Kip.
And then
Oh my gosh.
I think
and
I'm gonna
then
go work
Nicole
in a.
was Bev, right?
I think I'm gonna
It's
go work in
Kip
a
and
ranch,
Bev.
Napoleon.
Oh,
Kip.
you
Okay,
did
that's
not
fine.
look like
Okay.
Kip. I
I
promise
didn't look
you.
like Kip.
Okay, whatever.
So the jacket wasn't cheap. It was like $120, and they had
Oh,
like
yeah.
40% off though, because it's
Oh, 'cause
June.
It's 102
So
degrees.
it was like, do I want to do this? Do I want to do it? And I'll tell you what, Knick Knack made me do it. She looked at me down the aisle. I had the jacket and the hat on, and she was holding the hat, and she looked at me and started fanning herself with her hat. And she gave me the look, which after 2 decades of being together, to get
know
that
that
look
You gotta
from
get the-
your wife, and for her to say, no, you're buying that,
You
I was
gotta get
like,
the jacket.
I'm getting the jacket.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Calm down, cowboy.
And I did. I walked over to her too, and I grabbed her around the waist, and I pulled her in. Like I was like playing it off. I was like, "Howdy, ma'am." And I was-
Those
like,
folks
yes.
at that Western wear store.
John, well, yeah, they're like, hey.
What's happening?
and then we wandered over to the dressing room and made sweet, sweet, passionate love, Katie.
Her and Kip.
Knick Knack and Kip.
Kip and Bev is what we're going with.
Oh my
Kip and
God.
Bev.
So funny. So
You look good, man. I
Thanks,
gotta
buddy.
say, from
I mean,
one
I
friend
like
to another,
it. Thank
look
you.
good.
That's
I
very
like
kind
the
of you.
cream
It
colored
fits you.
on cream colored, like the
Yeah.
white off tone wife type stuff.
Plus, you
Yeah,
can get
yeah.
the
Really
hat that every first time cowboy gets.
Yes.
You got a cool one.
It's not like
It
a
is.
dark black
No.
wool, you know. It's
Exactly.
like the
It's cool.
straw
It's cool.
looking Jason
Yeah.
Aldean
I
style.
like it.
And
I like it.
thanks, guys. Well,
Look
thank
good,
you to
kid.
Josh for pushing me over the edge.
I'm so
dude.
happy I did. He's literally talked about it for years.
I
So
have.
I'm so happy that he finally broke that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy too. So it'll come out at some point. I'll wear it to some event.
Knick-Knack's happy. So
I tell you what.
there you go.
I tell you what. It's funny. It's gonna be like 100 degrees this weekend. I'm gonna throw that hat and that ranch jacket on.
You're gonna get heat stroke. But
See
you're
what
gonna look
happens.
Good.
Gonna pass out doing it.
Oh my god, I'm so
You're
hot.
gonna look so good on the ground. So good.
Oh, she loves her men dehydrated. I'll tell you that.
Yes,
much.
sir.
So sweaty. So sweaty. Anyway, so it was a good Father's Day weekend. It was really good. All right, we'll come back. We'll dive into a couple emails that we have sitting around, and I know Katie wants to talk about being overstimulated. She's all shook up, you guys. We'll do that and more coming up with Jeremy, Katie, Josh, Denver's Mix 100. We're going to dive into traffic right now, brought to you by our good friends over at Elitch Gardens. Go ahead, traffic dude. Oh. Ew. Ugh. Jeremy, Katy, Josh. Denver's best music. It's Mix 100. I had to throw on a little Neon Moon since I got me a cowboy hat, you guys.
Such a good song.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh,
It's going to be playing on like repeat at the house now.
Oh
summer
my
long.
gosh.
There's that mosey on up.
There you go.
You're just
partner.
gonna like walk down the hallway.
Yeah, in a
Knick-knack's
cowboy
gonna be-
hat.
And this song
In
will
my
come
tidy
on.
whities and spurs.
There you go.
Oh my
And my
gosh.
cowboy
That's
hat.
a look.
An image I didn't
That's a
need
look.
right now.
Oh, you like it. Think about it. Think about it right now. Think about it. Think about it.
Boots and a cowboy hat. That's it, Katie.
Bright
He's wearing
white.
the smile on his
There's
face.
a
Tidy
hole
whities.
right here in his underwear.
Katie.
Too far. Okay. I'll give you one more thing. Speaking of underpants, Nick Nat gave me my Father's Day gift yesterday. And I opened it up and I had a Masters of the Universe hoodie in there.
Dude.
No, it looks awesome.
That's cool.
It's got
It's pretty
She-Ra
darn
on
cool.
it.
I know. It's like
Ah.
it's awesome.
It's
It-
pretty cool.
awesome.
I'm
Yeah.
honestly shocked. Like, even though it's hot today, that I'm shocked
I
you
didn't show
wear
up
it.
in that
Yes.
with my ranch jacket over that.
Oh gosh.
So she got me that. And then I dug a little deeper into my Father's Day gift bag. And I pulled out a package rather, of underpants.
Oh,
That time of year.
practical.
I'm like, how
Yeah.
stereotypical. But they were the Aaron Gordon Sachs
No, they
No,
underpants.
they were not.
No,
She
they
got me
were
the
not.
Aaron Gordon underpants.
Dude, are you rocking them right now?
No, I don't have them on
Rocking
right
them?
now. I'm
Are
going to
you
wash them.
serious?
I'm
She
serious.
does love Aaron Gordon, doesn't she? She's like, I'm
Dude.
just gonna make you him.
And that was the first thing I said. I was like, is this going to make me look like him? And she goes, I wish.
I hope so.
Happy
Between
Father's
that
Day.
and your cowboy hat, you guys are never gonna come out of the
You
room.
might have a third child.
Oh my
This
god.
is so much oversharing today with me. Like, you don't even know.
So good.
So
You had
much
a really
oversharing.
good Father's Day
Man, you and your wife
weekend.
love
so-
each other. It's cool.
So they've got the compartment in these underpants
Yeah,
for the
they
boys.
separate.
They separate.
Yes.
I don't know what it's called. Ballroom or something. I don't know what it's called.
Something. give it a dude. You'll end up.
Well, it's
loving
like
it.
Duluth. Duluth has those ballroom
Ballroom.
jeans.
Yeah, Duluth,
I
yeah.
love
Like
it.
when you stretch down.
I didn't realize that's what they were. I thought
So-
they were for dancing. I really
No, they're not for
did.
dancing.
Are you serious?
I'm not
Oh
kidding.
my
I thought
God.
the ballroom jeans were for dancing.
No, they're
Katie.
Oh, that makes so much more sense.
What are you?
I don't wear
These-
them. I
these
don't
jeans
know.
are for
Yes,
dancing.
I thought the ballroom
no,
jeans.
like the whole
like,
ad is like guys like squatting down and moving
Katie,
more
I have no
freely, and they're
idea.
called Duluth ballroom jeans.
I thought they were.
I mean,
for
I get like
dancing.
you're
No.
different, but come on, common
I
sense.
really did.
God.
Okay, all right. Continue with your
Anyway.
story. I'm sorry.
So these underpants have like a special
Yeah.
pocket in them,
Little
and like
compartments.
two like little flaps on the inside. And I tried them on last night.
You love
That
them.
is a game changer
Yeah.
in the world of men's underpants.
It's nice.
Yes.
It's really nice.
really
The
nice.
separation is very, very exquisite.
It
Yeah.
is.
It's
There's-
very luxurious.
yeah. You're not dealing with sticky anything.
They're
Yeah.
sweaty or chafing. None
It's
of
nice.
that.
So it's a big difference that you can
It's a
tell
difference.
immediately.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was like, oh.
Because, yeah, the reviews online, not that I've
Two
scoured over
enthusiastic
them or
thumbs up.
anything. But yeah, they all like say it's like a noticeable difference.
So
So,
the-
not that I would know, but just the reviews online. I'm just saying.
Rank or the beans.
Okay. God, this is so much oversharing. This is ridiculous. I'm sorry if there are children listening. So they advertise as it's like a, how can I be PG about this? It's advertised as like a ballroom. So
Mhm.
you put that part in there. Okay. But technically like everything is within that pouch in there.
Yes.
And Nicole was so confused because I was showing her last night how it works. She's like, how does this, what is the big, so we're both looking down and I'm showing her and she's like, no, she's like, not everything's supposed to go in there. I was like, no, but
No,
it does.
yes.
She's like, no, it's just the bottom part that's supposed to go
Just
in
the
there.
bottom.
I was like, no, everything. Because I'm like, look, I mean, where would you
You
put the
can't
top
separate
part?
it.
You
Yeah.
can't separate it. So there was this whole conversation in the bathroom last night about she thought only one part goes in, but everything goes
No,
into
it
the pouch.
essentially separates the legs from
everything
from
else.
everything
You know
else.
what?
My mother
I-
is listening. I gotta say,
I
no.
bet you had fun figuring it out, though.
No, I mean, it goes right on.
bet
I mean,
you
there's
did.
not any. All right.
That's so funny how confused the girls are. That's hilarious.
But she was truly confused.
For
She's like, I
us, it
thought
makes
one
sense.
part
Yeah.
was in there. I was
No.
like, no, everything goes within
Everything.
the little
pouch.
you know, the grocery bag in there.
I thought they were to dance in. It's all confusing, okay?
And you
thought it was for
all-
dancing.
That's hilarious.
Dancing.
Katie's like, fancy jeans. Oh my gosh.
Is this what you wear to dance in? Duh.
I guess all I will say is shout out to Aaron Gordon and the Saks company. That's right. They're called
Yeah.
Saks, right?
Yeah,
okay.
they're great.
Little
SAXX,
pun
yeah.
intended there. Okay. Because advertising worked. I mean, we
Yeah.
raved about his photos on the air and his underpants, and Knick Knack was listening, and obviously she was doing her resurge. Come on.
Well, we all did.
sure. I know.
I mean, yeah. We were hoping that they'd give you his six-pack, too.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
no.
but it worked for the advertising.
Yeah.
I mean, it hooked me, so and or her, I guess.
You both.
They're not cheap. I will tell you that. They're not cheap.
they're
underpants.
not.
Happy Father's Day to you, Jer.
Happy Father's Day to me. So there I was in my underpants and hoodie last night, being
And your cowboy hat.
happy, and my cowboy hat. Neon moon.
Out of sight.
Yeah, there it is.
As a matter of fact, these underpants are made for dancing.
They've got ballroom.
Come here, sweet thing. Sweet thing. All right, let's dive into this email from Courtney. It came in last week, and it's talking about something I feel like we all deal with lately. It's being overstimulated. Courtney from Highlands Ranch. Hi, Court. She says, do you guys ever feel like you're constantly overstimulated, like too many noises, too many blinking lights, too many people breathing close to you at Target, and boom, you're spiraling out of control? She says, lately, I swear everything is setting me off, from the dryer buzzer making me jump to group text notifications that are giving me anxiety. Even my own microwave beeping makes me want to burn the house down. She says, believe it or not, JKJ, I've started carrying noise-canceling headphones in my purse just in case I can't take the noise around me. This makes it worse. She says, the other night, my kid was playing Minecraft on full volume. My husband was watching YouTube videos on his portable speaker. The dog was barking. She's like, I was just standing there staring into the fridge, straight up, trying not to lose my mind. I Googled this, seeing if I wasn't alone. Apparently being overstimulated is a hot new diagnosis at the moment. Then she goes on to talk about that, blah, blah, blah. We can talk about that. She says, I would love to hear if you guys get this way. I think moms have it worse, raising kids, holding down a job, trying not to lose our mind in the modern noise jungle that we live in. Thanks for keeping me semi-sane every morning. And that's from Court in Highlands Ranch. So, yeah, talking overstimulation. Okay, do you guys ever deal with this?
I gotta say, ever since I have lived alone, because I grew up in a family of 7, like we had noises everywhere, every second of the day. And then ever since I started living alone, when I have a huge family, like I'm talking like 30 cousins, like a lot of people in my family. And when we have those big old get-togethers, which happen a lot during the summer, I tend to want to tell everyone to just be quiet because
Please
it's
shut up.
so loud and everybody's talking at once, and you just kind of focus on all the different conversations happening at once. And yeah, it's been bothering me a little bit more ever since I've been living alone.
I can
So
see that
I
if
can
you're
see it.
alone all the time and then you're around people.
Dude, it's a
like,
lot.
It's shocking for your system.
It's
Yeah.
a lot.
It's
Yeah.
too much.
Yeah, well, and in my experience, having so I did the whole family thing, right? Like Zoe's now grown and out on her own, but we went through all the terrible twos and the teenage stuff and everything. So I lived that life, and now I live on my own. So even more so that I experienced it, was the mom in the situation, and now I live alone. Little things do irritate me as well, and you make a good point though, because it's like are we really overstimulated, or is it just a buzzword that everybody's throwing around? Because that
It's up
can
there with,
also
like, anxiety.
gaslighting,
Yeah,
all of those.
Yeah, all of it's
all
a
those
buzzword.
ones.
All
right
of,
now.
so then everybody,
Totally.
but it is so relatable because like it's been around forever. I mean, sensory overload is the technical term, and it has been around forever, but more so now that we have everything at our fingertips
Yeah.
and we can consume things at a rate in which we've never seen in history. So it is becoming a lot more of a thing, but there are different variants.
There's
of
levels
it,
of
right?
it.
There's levels. It's a good way to put it.
I will say, if anybody wants to sound off about this, 303-691-1MIX, 303-691-1649. If you have thoughts about being overstimulated and everything's just coming at you all the time, phone lines are always open here, so you guys can sound off. Do you have the levels of it, or I mean,
Well,
examples?
yeah, well, here's the thing is like, again, clinical terms, sensory overload. They say that like it's different for different people who are also dealing with other things. Like if you have PTSD, if you have ASD, ADHD, anxiety disorders, these things typically tend to hit you a little
Trigger
harder,
it a little bit
right?
more. Yeah,
and they
yeah,
say
yeah,
like this: imagine you're body to body with strangers on a subway car, and while many people would find that experience unpleasant, you'd be able to stick it out until you reach your destination, right?
Yeah.
Those experiencing true sensory overload might have to literally exit. Literally get off the subway.
Literally,
Like
I'm
claustrophobia?
outta here.
I mean, that's kind of
it's a part of
claustrophobic,
it.
right?
It is. They're all a part of it. It's someone with those like issues already, and then dealing with anxiety on top of it. It might make them experience a panic attack, and so that's kind of where it really falls in. Now, I don't experience any of those things that I mentioned, and so for me, this really came about the other day. I was talking to Zoe, right, and I had a moment where my clothes, my socks weren't fitting right. My hair wouldn't do what it wanted to do. I kept smearing
Kinda
my
like today.
makeup.
Yeah.
I was like, Jerry, I was super hot, so like nothing, like I felt wrong, and then there was something on the TV that they were
So it's
talking
like
about,
everything all at once.
and it was all of those things all at once. And I told Zoe, I was like, I just wanted to scream, and she's like, you're overstimulated. And I told her, I'm like, well, I'm not a toddler, like, because
No, but it happens to adults.
But immediately that's what it sounds like, right? So I almost got offended by it, but she's like, no, Mom, this is a real thing. And so that's when I started looking into it.
Isn't there slang
after
for
we
it?
had-
Stimming or
Like
something?
stimming.
Is it
Yeah,
stimming?
I'm
Is the hot?
stimming.
It's stimming.
And I think
okay.
that's when it becomes trendy. That's when people start looking at it as not as right, like
Just
legit.
putting a cutesy nickname on it makes
Yeah.
it seem like trendy, and
Yeah,
it's like,
like
yeah,
it-
I can't take you seriously. Like,
like,
oh my god, I'm
yes.
stimming right now.
Yeah, like
Okay.
that's the way you put it right there. But we
All right,
deal with it, right?
Braxton, go sit down. Braxton, Jackson, Paxton, go sit down if you're
Go sit
stimming.
down.
Okay, relax.
Exactly.
Mine is definitely the devices. Like, I'll be sitting at home doing work on the laptop, and I'm getting alerts on my phone, which instantly go boop, boop, on my watch, which instantly are hitting the iPad next to me as well. So if I'm getting those alerts constantly, it drives me insane. And honestly, the worst is like the cameras at my house. Since I've got 47 cameras, there's something like constantly going on with some camera.
Like moving, right?
And it's like,
Movement?
boop, boop, it hits my phone, boop, boop, my watch, boop, boop, and it's popping up on my laptop. And if I'm sitting down for 20 minutes to do work, I'll look down, I'll have 56 alerts from all my cameras. And at that point, I'm like, I can't do it. And it sucks because then you start, it's like crying wolf almost. If something truly was happening, I'd be ignoring it because I'm so used to my cameras going off.
Can you
all the
not
time.
mute those though?
I mute them
mean,
then
okay,
for like 2
yeah.
hours. And then if something were to happen, I wouldn't catch
You're like,
it on
well,
the cameras.
all right.
Yeah.
Well,
Jeez.
that was a good investment, wasn't it?
Yes.
Hi, Stephanie. Welcome to the show.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning to you. Are you overstimulated right now?
No, well, I'm driving.
Okay, all right.
Hopefully you're not.
Oh yeah, hopefully you're not.
Okay.
No,
okay.
take a
So,
breath.
so what are your thoughts about this?
Well, I have a 13-year-old who has a VR headset,
Uh-huh.
and he's had it for a couple years. And when he first got it, I mistakenly thought he was just going to be playing all these really cute toy games.
Mhm.
But it is like, don't hit me, duck, with all these things. And I would tell him, dude, people can hear you outside. Like, they're going to be walking their dog, and they're going to be yelling, like,
You're hitting me.
like, yeah,
Oh
don't
my
shoot me, like, all this
gosh.
stuff. And I'm like, okay, like, just try to keep it low, but then he didn't want to play in his room because he was hitting everything.
Yeah.
So he would play it in the living room, and it just made me want to rip my skin off.
You are explaining my life to a T right now because my son has the Meta headset and he's playing that stupid gorilla tag all the time.
Yes!
And he's screaming, Stephanie, and yelling, and the way his movements are, because you got to run like a gorilla.
What is this?
Yeah, and I'm like, and then he's filming it for some YouTube channel. I mean, talk about being overstimulated, you know?
That sounds like I'm overstimulated just hearing it. Like,
So was it?
Not yelling at me, but it feels like he's yelling at me because he's in my face, and then I can't walk by because I'm going to get pummeled. And then he says, "Well, get out of my way, then."
So was it gorilla tag that your son was playing?
Yeah, gorilla tag, and then he has some I honestly don't know what all the other games are.
I don't either. All I know is gorilla tag, and it's the devil.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
It's a lot, yeah.
It is a lot. Like, you've got to monitor it, because Nicole and I have had this conversation. It can't be healthy for him doing that for 5 hours a day.
You're right. But, their arms are going to be so strong. Bowling.
Okay, so that's his
same
excuse. So he'll get done and he'll be all like sweaty. I was in there the other day and he had his shirt off and he was doing it. He looked like this little white trash kid in there doing this. And he's like, I'm getting my exercise.
I just use his headset because it is gross.
It's
I want to do some, what is that laser something where you have to hit things with swords?
Yep.
I really want to do that, but I've touched his headset before and it's got a sticky.
And it was moist. Moist. So funny.
Thank you.
Stephanie, I love this call. So completely relatable to a ton of parents. So thanks for calling us this morning.
Yeah, have a great morning. Bye.
All right, bye. All right, let's talk to Nikki. Hi, Nikki.
Hello.
Hello. So what are your thoughts on being overstimulated?
So I'm a mom of two. I have a 5 and 10-year-old. And also, during the day, my work, I'm a early childhood educator. I work with 14 2-year-olds.
Oh, my God. Lord help you.
So by the end of the day, I'm overstimulated by touch 100%.
Mm-hmm.
I go home and I'm like, leave me alone. Don't touch me. Don't look at me. Leave me alone. And then I'm also noise overstimulated because they're running around, they're yelling, they're screaming, they're blabbering, and I'm just like, I can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you do that job. I would crack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
You'd find me in a
I
corner.
love it, though.
I feel like I would shove a child down.
No.
There
Not
are
that.
definitely times me and my coworker, because there's 2 of us in there, or at times we're just like, we want to tell the children to F off and stuff like that. In a loving
Sure,
way.
I would
It's
imagine
just
so.
Yeah.
Do you have
Go away.
a tag team thing where you can just tap out for a minute and go outside and smoke a cigarette and then come back in? Or
No, unfortunately not. Our ratios are 1 teacher per 7 kids. So if we have a full
that
class
sucks.
of 17 or 14, we're both have to be in there. But there will be times to where we'll be like, all right, it's your turn to do the diapers. And then that's our
that's your cue.
break
Yeah.
because we're in a smaller room with only 5 kids. And
You
so
need
we're
a
okay.
safe word in there, you know.
really
My
do.
safe word is pineapple. When I say pineapple, then...
Get me away from the children.
So, Nikki, do you have a husband, a wife, somebody in your life, somebody special?
I do have a partner, yes. But most of the times when he gets home, so we both kind of get home around the same time. He works 45 minutes away. And so by the time that his travel time gets home and I get home, we're probably pretty much home at the same point in time. He does maintenance, so he is tired by the end of the day. So we're just kind of we just want to lay down and veg out, but we also have the kids.
Yeah.
And it's my 10-year-old, she is to the point of all right, leave me alone. I'm in my room. I'm in
That's
my
good.
with my tablet, my phone, whatever. She's on her YouTube. We call it YouTube crack for her because she's on these stupid YouTube videos, nothing educational.
Right.
But she's normally in her room. But my 5-year-old, she's always like, "Can I have a hug?" And it's during
Please
while
don't
she's
touch me.
eating.
Please don't touch me. Well, that was my thing. It's I feel like with both of you, with your type of jobs, that your love life's just kind of in the toilet.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
you don't want to be around anybody.
It pretty much is, and he's a big toucher.
Mhm.
And I always grew up not touch affectionate.
Yeah.
We would say I would say with my parents I love you and stuff like that, but we
Yeah.
weren't really touchy that way.
Yeah.
And so he'll we'll lay in bed, he'll want to cuddle and
Get
I
off
don't
me.
like this. Plus, not also that, he like has, I call him like a heater because his body temp is normally like higher.
Yeah, it's like
And
me.
so I'm always like, when he's like hugging up to me, I'm like, oh, you're warm.
Yeah, it's like
Oh.
me. I sweat the bed a lot, so.
Well, I'm sure it's something else that can make you kind of overstimulated. Just that. Like,
Nikki, how did you even have children?
don't touch me.
Well,
Alcohol
I
is
share-
the
the
key.
oldest with my ex, so she goes over every other weekend. So I get a little bit of a break from her, and she loves visiting with her
Right.
dad and stuff like that. And she has younger siblings over there, so she absolutely loves it. So we do get a 10
Little
like,
bit
we
of
get a little bit of a break,
time. That's good. All right.
but barely any with our 5-year-old.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, Nick Knack, we appreciate the call, and you nailed it today with the overstimulation. You're living that life, girlfriend. You
I
truly
am.
are.
It's a daily thing.
Jeez.
Well, I hope you get a little break sometime this week. We appreciate you calling. You have a great day.
Thank you, too.
See you later.
Bye.
It's a thing, you guys.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
I feel it. Yeah.
And the headsets. Oh my God, at our house. The yelling that goes on in his room. That one caller was like spot on.
See, that's funny.
Report him! Report him! Report him! Hit me! Stop hitting me! I'm gonna hit you! Like truly, if his windows were open, it would be like whoop whoop whoop.
Yeah, oh yeah. They're
I
like,
don't
hey, we
know
got some
if
DV going on here. Yeah.
Hit him back! Hit him! Get off me!
Jeez.
Report
Too
him!
much.
That's so good.
So funny. So
It's terrible. But
all
funny.
right. Well, thank you everybody for calling. We got a lot of texts coming in too. We appreciate it. We've got some more fun here in a few minutes. It's the Mile High Hype Report. We're going to talk about this big rhino downtown and the amount of money you need to be making to live comfortably here in Colorado. It's a big old fat stack of cash. We'll be diving into that and more coming up with JKJ. Oh, aren't you excited? Here's the traffic report. Hey, I'd like you to come out and hang out with me in Arvada on July 13th. It's my 4th annual Pint for Pint Blood Drive, where you come out, you donate a pint of blood to Vitalant Blood Bank, and then hang with us at the Colorado Tap House, because once you donate that pint of blood, Colorado Tap House will turn around and give you a voucher for a free pint of beer on your next visit. How great is that?
Hey.
Beer. We'll be out there July 13th, Colorado Tap House, noon to 4. The only hoop you have to jump through is go to mix100.com, click on the Pint for Pint link on the website, and reserve your time, because the folks at Vitalant need to know how many people are showing up and how much staff they need there on July 13th. This thing explodes. It gets full every single time I do it, which is fantastic, because the blood banks are always in need of blood. Every 2 seconds, somebody needs blood here in the United States. So if you'd like to sign up and hang out, I would love to meet you guys. It's my Pint for Pint Blood Drive, July 13th, Colorado Tap House in Arvada. All the deets, all the information, mix100.com. You guys are going to pop by for a few minutes too, I think, right?
Yeah, man.
Why
we'll
not
be there.
make it a happy hour?
Why not?
Let's do that too.
Even if you're not giving blood, come by and hang out.
Come
Do
say
it. Come
hi.
see us. It's such a good cause too, man. Why wouldn't we be there? I love it.
Yeah.
Love
So,
it.
like I said, all the details, mix100.com, and then we'll post it all over our socials as well. Jeremy, Katy, Josh on Facebook and Instagram. Here's your Mile High Hype report. I guess the biggest news this morning is Aunt Lee and Uncle Tony driving in from Iowa this morning.
Oh.
Knick-Knack's relatives.
I was like, should I know those names? Should I know those names?
like-
You guys know?
TMZ.com. Who's
Yeah, I know.
Uncle Tony?
Uncle Tony.
Uncle Tony and Aunt Lee trending
Aunt
this
Lee.
morning in the Mile High City. Coming to town from Iowa.
That's fun,
Hey,
man.
now.
I love having the family in town.
Me too. They're actually listening, so I wanted to give them a shout out. So everybody say hi to Aunt Lee and Uncle Tony.
Hi, Uncle Tony and Aunt Lee.
Welcome to town.
Welcome.
We'll be having them over tomorrow for some grilling and stuff.
You guys
and,
doing anything fun?
Just hanging out, just kind of catching
love
up.
it.
We're going to turn around here in a month or so, month and a half, and go see them in Iowa. So
Okay.
Oh, that's fun.
I will tell you, I won the wife jackpot and I won the family jackpot with her side of the family.
That's
Aw, That's so
awesome.
sweet.
Two of my most favorite people on the planet coming to town. So
And you outkicked your coverage with her.
I
You
outkicked
sure
my
did.
coverage
Yeah.
with Knick-Knack and her family.
you did.
That's
I
awesome,
adore them
man.
all. So shout out to Aunt Lee
Aw.
and Uncle Tony this morning coming to town. What else is going on? Heinz is in this big push right now, this new ad campaign, pushing ketchup on eggs and bacon. What? They've teamed with 100 Waffle Houses around the country and changing the labels on their bottles to say breakfast ketchup. It's the same product, essentially, but they're just pushing ketchup, I guess, for people to put it on their eggs and bacon. Now, I will tell you, I just raved about my wife, but she puts ketchup on her eggs. Grounds for divorce.
No, I love her.
Is that like
Yeah.
a
More
weird
now.
thing?
I love ketchup.
Disgusting.
No, ketchup on your eggs is so good. Scrambled eggs needs to have ketchup
Well, I like
on
hot
it.
sauce on them, but throw a
Yeah.
little ketchup on there too. Why not?
Yes,
Can't do
ketchup
it.
is
Really?
weird. And the bacon is where I'm like,
That's what you dip in your maple syrup.
Katie,
Yeah.
think about an omelet though.
yeah. I mean,
You put bacon bits in there.
yeah,
There's
I
ketchup
can-
on there.
I can see people absolutely
Yuck.
putting ketchup on their bacon. I'm just like, I've never done that. But
Listen,
and
ketchup
scrambled
is for
eggs.
children.
I mean, I
Ketchup
kind
is
of
for
agree with
kids. If you're a
No.
grown adult putting ketchup on anything, you need to reevaluate your life choices.
If you're at a
No.
restaurant and you're the adult going, can you get the ketchup bottle? That
got
sounds a
some
little, yeah.
I told you, I've done like a 6-hour
childish.
smoked tri-tip on the Traeger, and Knick-Knack will put A1 on it or ketchup, and I'm like, oh my God.
She's just
That's
a
like a
saucy
slap
gal.
in the face. No, that's because
Grounds for divorce.
There was one
No.
time we were at Shanahan's and we got this really nice steak, and my sister was talking, and she goes, "Hey, can I get the A1?" And the waiter literally looked at her like,
gasp, right?
"Get out of my restaurant."
You see, I'm a foodie person, and I don't like that because sometimes you just like to dip. Sometimes you need a little dip in your life, and it's okay to dip.
You are a dip if you
No,
dip.
it's okay
I
to
was
dip.
gonna say the same
You can dip. Like, the times have changed. It's okay to
Times
dip
have
now.
not changed.
No,
They
not when you're
have.
like Jeremy's spending
Ketchup
6 hours
is
in
still
low
for
and
I
slow.
children.
don't like when people do. My meat is so special; it doesn't need anything.
6 hours on the smoker is
over it.
special meat,
It
Katie.
It still doesn't matter.
That's magic
Everybody's-
meat in your mouth.
Everybody's taste buds are different, and if I like a little sauce on your magic meat, then I'm gonna sauce it.
Yuck.
Sauce all day.
I run over sometimes if she's going to tip the bottle of A1 over. I slap it out of her hand onto the floor.
No sauce today.
No sauce for you. This meat has been resting for 45 minutes. It soaks up the juices and the flavors.
Marinating.
You know what it needs? Some ketchup.
Put some ketchup on it. So I'm a child. I'm a child.
4-year-old.
What are you, a 4-year-old? You want a side of mac and cheese with that 6-hour tri-tip?
Are you saying I look young? Yay!
So you're telling me I'm young and pretty.
I'm
right?
saying that you wear a onesie to bed and you suck your thumb.
So I
That's
look
what I'm
young.
saying.
Yay!
Hey, I got your Fat America. Cup Noodles is releasing a limited edition dill pickle flavor this week. Yes,
Yes, please.
I
will
heard it's a big deal.
I'll eat anything that is dill
Me
pickle
too.
flavor.
Yeah.
You could put dill pickle flavoring on a cat turd and I would gobble it up.
Yes.
I'd put that cat turd right in my mouth. Yum, 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 yum.
Tastes like ranch.
I'm going to say I'm slightly curious now what a dill pickled cat turd would taste like.
Ranch.
Ranch. All right, Katie, what's going on locally?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so the Rhino downtown, I love it. I love it so much. It's a big sculpture. It's been down there for a minute. You can climb on it, actually. They've got the little things on it, like a climbing wall. So you can, soon yet. You can't climb on it yet. They're actually going to open it to the public to climb, but they named it
I'm
Ringo.
a little confused with Ringo the Rhino down in Rhino, Denver, because that's a tall, and I know you can have like hooks and loops and stuff to hang on to, but like you fall off that,
You're going down hard.
you could get injured.
It's like 30 feet or something.
Does it have the
Yeah.
rubberized like playground flooring
I
underneath
don't
that?
care.
does.
That's still
But
It's still far.
You're right.
Like think you're in River North. You're
Yeah.
gonna be drunk and you're gonna be climbing the Rhino.
I know.
You're gonna snap a hip.
You're gonna snap
going
a hip.
down.
You could fall down and hit a horn.
Like,
Enjoy,
I just-
yeah.
You know?
It's
Enjoy
a
your
beautiful
walker.
sculpture.
Yeah.
I love it, but I was thinking about that when you're like, you can climb it. I was like,
I know.
Should
How
you?
funny. I thought the same thing. Maybe that's why you're not allowed to climb on it yet. They're still figuring out the logistics of it.
how not to die.
But yeah. So last week they gave it a name though, and that's the biggest thing as to
The
coming
rhino's
to date.
name?
The rhino's name is Ringo. Ringo the Rhino.
Ringo.
And it's in the Rhino.
I fell off
First
the
District.
Ringo.
Yeah. What happened to you? I just fell off Ringo, hit his horn.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to land on the horn.
No, you wouldn't. Absolutely not. But it looks awesome, and
It
is
looks
part
awesome,
of the
like you said.
revitalization efforts downtown. So
Really
they're
well
doing all
done.
kinds of stuff, and they're trying to get people back down there, check out the businesses, and
I'll go
just have
see
some
it.
fun. See,
I'll
and
go
that's what
see
they're
it.
hoping that
What I
everyone.
actually like
I'll make my
Rhino.
way down
Come
there,
down
take a
and see
quick
it.
picture, and
Yeah.
then scamper quickly back to Littleton.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a long
Ah,
ride.
get me out of here.
Scamper. I could just see
But
you
no,
Shower
scamper.
off.
The Rhino area is really nice. I like that area. They
It
got
is
some
pretty
really good
swanky.
restaurants down there, and then
It
they
is.
also got the Rhino now.
Yeah.
Right,
It's swanky.
Now we have Ringo as well, so go say hi.
The only thing I think about when I think of the rhino standing there is the scene in Ace Ventura 2 where he crawls out of the rhino's butt, right out
Now I
of the
can't
right out of the
unsee
booty
it.
hole. That's all I can
Yeah.
think
Can
about.
we do that?
Because I feel like they should have put a slide out of the rhino's anus and that kids
super
can.
interactive.
That is
Yeah.
still one of the grossest scenes in movie history.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey
Debatable.
coming out of the yeah. How about this though? Folks getting hit by lightning.
Oh,
My
no.
gosh. Okay, so this happened last week. A guy in Fort Morgan, there's video of him getting out of his car. Seconds later, a lightning strikes the tree right next to his car.
It's just a warning shot.
Oh my gosh, it is insane. And
That guy better change his ways.
yeah,
Have,
well,
have
yeah.
you guys ever been close to a lightning strike? There
Not
was
like that.
Can't say that I
one
have.
time in my life, I was in a parking lot at a mall. I believe it was actually Southwest Plaza years and years ago, and lightning hit in that parking lot, and like the hair that stands up on everywhere on your body.
Yeah.
You felt the shock. I mean, you felt something go through your body that felt like a pulse, and it was the weirdest, most powerful feeling I've ever felt in my life. And it was still like I didn't get directly hit by it, but I was with me and 4 friends, and we all looked at each other like,
What just happened?
"What do we have powers?"
You
now?
probably,
Like,
you
Do we
feel
have
it.
powers?
we're all electric. We all have electricity running through our bodies. So
Yeah.
when that hits you, you feel that. Like,
You
it was
feel
a
that
pulse.
jolt.
It was a hot pulse through our bodies.
Yeah.
And
It's
it
like when
felt-
my mother-in-law cracks open a nice cold Diet Coke.
Is that it?
She gets the same
energy?
feeling. Yeah.
It's the same feeling. But it
And then
was
she flies.
everything that stood up, all the hair stood up on our arms and everything. It was very weird. It was
Yeah.
scary.
I don't like that.
Really
but-
scary. Yeah.
Well, and this guy narrowly escaped it, and the video is absolutely crazy. And then we had 2 hikers from New York City, thankfully saved in the highest helicopter rescue in our state's history. Happened on Torrey's Peak last week.
Oh my gosh.
So the men decided just randomly during a road trip, hey, we should summit that 14er.
Sounds
They
like a
didn't
guy
prepare
thing,
for
doesn't
it.
We're going to summit that 14er. That's what they
Didn't-
said.
I know, yeah,
Look,
we're gonna
going to
summit.
summit that
Leave the
14er.
car here.
Get a cup of coffee. We're gonna get
We
to
don't
the
need
top of that
waters and
mountain.
nothing.
What is it,
No, for
14,000
real.
feet? That's nothing. We're
Easy
good.
peasy.
That's what the cops are like. It doesn't sound like they had a ton of prior experience.
That's a
and this
guy
was
thing where they're like,
totally-
hey, Bobby.
Absolutely.
Bobby, I dare you to climb
I
that
dare
mountain
ya.
right now,
You see that
Bobby.
mountain right there?
Hey, we've been
Get
to the
that
top of
one.
Tower 1. That's
Yeah.
taller than that.
Yeah,
We're good.
piece
Don't
of
worry.
cake. You don't know me.
The cops say it was probably just a lack of awareness, but get this.
Hey,
so
what did the police
rescue
know?
officials, so they call because the guys are like getting lost on this
We're
mountain
at the
trip,
top.
right?
We're at
We're
the
at
top
the
of the
top.
mountain.
Somebody call a helicopter.
They weren't at the top. No, there's more to this story. So
Oh.
the officials,
Please continue.
They call the officials, and then the officials guide these guys back onto the course.
All right.
Right? They made it to the summit, and then minutes later, they call them back to report that they'd been struck by lightning.
Hey, we got hit by lightning over here.
Jeez. It just got real up here.
They hit my euro. What's going on?
Oh my gosh! And that's what they're
They're
like.
attracted to my gold chains. I'm telling you right now, Bobby.
Oh, how are we gonna gym tan laundry up here?
Thought
huh?
to kiss the rings, and it
No,
did.
for real. Like, so the cops are like, please be prepared if you're gonna climb to the top of a
Hey.
mountain. And yeah, that stuff made in New York City. I could not believe it. Like,
You mean we got to go down now? Somebody
I
get us a
know.
helicopter
I
up
thought
here.
it was just up. Yeah.
Get
so
us a
they had to
helicopter.
get them
Where's
from
the elevator?
helicopter.
Where's that thing? The
Where's
escalator? Where is it?
I think they
elevator?
put a slide on this thing.
Oh my goodness! Just be prepared.
Are
If
they
you're-
okay? 'Cause if
you're
they,
gonna-
like,
they're
died, that'd be
fine.
horrible.
They're
I know,
fine,
right?
But
The hair on my chest was standing straight up, Bobby.
Oh my gosh! Just the amount of you got to be prepared to go. on
You
top
got
of
it.
that.
You got it. You got to
Come
bring a
on.
granola bar and
Those
some good shoes.
Flatlanders, they just don't know how to do it.
Nope,
Sometimes
they really
you got to
don't.
tell them. And then we talked about this earlier. How much does it take to live comfortably in Colorado? What you think, Jer? What do you
I'm
think
going
the
to
number
say
is?
roughly 107. Let's say 7.
Oh, you're almost
102,
106.
106. That's what it
So
was.
close.
$1,000
Oh, so
to live
close.
comfortably in the state of Colorado.
Are you kidding me?
And that is for one person. That's not for a family.
Oh, geez. So for
That's
family,
not
you
for
gotta
a
double
couple.
that.
That is for a
Double it.
single
Ugh.
income household, Josh. That's you
It's a
and
lot of
I.
cheddar.
If you have a family of 4, Jeremy, you better start taking up a side gig or something. $274,000 is what you need to be making per year
You got to
to
make almost
comfortably
300,000.
live in our state. Yeah, and that's again like just so you can do the stuff.
I
That's
gotta
not
start
so
selling-
you can buy.
I got to start selling some fluids. What can I
You're
sell?
gonna have to.
I gotta go talk to
know.
our big boss.
Right.
Gotta
Good thing
sell
you got
some
that blood
fluids.
drive coming up.
I
You
gotta
just
sell
gave
some
me
blood.
The number one
What
customer.
other fluids can I
Plasma.
sell?
You can take plasma. You
I
can.
know.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Ugh.
How many?
How many times
organs
can you donate
get
a
rid
day?
of?
I know. We only need one kidney, right?
Oh, how many lungs do you need? Actually,
Need.
like
Can I
need.
sell my hair?
Good Lord.
Oh,
I
sorry.
know. I know. Debbie Downer over here. No, it's nutty. It's crazy expensive here now.
It
I can't
is.
imagine moving in from
Yeah.
anywhere,
Well,
trying to
we
afford
are-
anything here.
In the entire country, number 9 on the list of most comfortable, as far as how much it'll take. Hawaii, the most expensive, $124,000.
You got to import
to
everything
live
there.
comfortably
Right.
in
Yeah.
Hawaii.
Ugh.
There you go.
Hey, happy Monday, everybody.
Yeah. We don't have money.
There you go. There's your Mile High Hype with Jeremy, Katy, and Josh. Hey, this is crazy exciting, you guys.
What?
Traffic report.
Hey!
Oh, Ugh. Huh. All right, that's a unique way to end it. It's Denver's best music. Jeremy, Katy, Josh in the morning. Make sure you give us a follow on the socials so you can stay up to date. I'll be posting some more pictures here in a few minutes, but we like to post pictures of what we did over the weekend. So give us a follow. Jeremy, Katy, Josh on Facebook. Jeremy, Katy, Josh on Instagram. I've got a few news stories that we didn't get to today. This is kind of interesting. The Israel attacking Iran, Iran attacking Israel, and they say they kind of know now when some of these big world events are going to happen by just tracking the pizza deliveries around the Pentagon, the United States Pentagon in D.C. Right before Israel started attacking Iran, pizza delivery orders to the Pentagon skyrocketed. And they say this isn't the first time. Similar spikes occurred during the U.S. invasion of Panama in 89 and Operation Desert Storm in 91.
Oh my gosh.
It's because people are going to be at the Pentagon late that night working.
Like 24 hours
and
a day.
they're ordering pizzas to be delivered.
We need 30 pizzas delivered to.
Boom.
I get that.
Isn't that kind of funny to think about?
Yeah.
And they say it happened again right before the strikes happened on Iran.
Well,
the pizza deliveries to the Pentagon skyrocketed.
It's obviously they're going to know first, too. It's going to come out to the world later, but they'll have a little heads up that some attacks are going to come. Wow.
Isn't that funny to think about?
You wouldn't think that that's where you would look, but yeah, it makes total sense.
They also said some of the local bars right around the Pentagon, too, like traffic goes way down. Yeah. So it's people not leaving work that night and hitting the bars.
Yeah.
So you got pizza deliveries up and the bar experience down.
Domino's is like, wow, we are busy tonight.
It's a busy night. What's going on?
People gotta eat.
World events.
So that was going on. There's this massive amusement park called Kings Island in southwest Ohio. Anyone hearing that before? I've never heard of it. Anyway, I guess they've been dealing with massive amounts of cicadas this year at the amusement park.
Oh, it's about that time,
It is about that time.
Oh my gosh.
So they are putting out warnings. The warnings are everywhere that the swarms are so dense that as you enter the amusement park, they are warning people to keep your mouth shut while riding the roller coasters.
Gross.
Or you might get a mouthful of bugs while you're riding them.
Cicadas are big.
They're
Like, they're a
big.
big old bug.
And I heard like in the prime season, it's like a wall of cicadas.
It's like a
that you
cloud
walk
coming
through.
at you.
Yeah.
So if you can imagine if you're riding roller coasters and you're like, ah!
Oh, God. You might choke on one.
Stop the ride.
Oh my
Stop the
gosh.
ride. Yeah, exactly.
It's like the motorcyclists get the bugs in your teeth.
You
Like,
hear
ugh.
someone, protein.
So there's all these pictures, I guess, floating around of people riding the roller coasters going, The one final story I have for you here is pretty darn funny. There's, some protests and stuff over the weekend, and this guy named Stu Mundell is a helicopter reporter for Fox 11 in Los Angeles. So all the riots and stuff are going on there, and he was flying around doing the coverage while at the same time doing a YouTube live stream. And he basically just started going off about how horrible his personal life is. And he's trying to find himself. And it's been captured. And this guy's kind of become a little internet sensation this morning as he was just reporting the news, flying around doing his job, and talking like this.
I got cats, guys. Don't worry.
Oh my
He's
God.
just reporting the news and then going off about his personal life.
Every single person out there. Do I get lonely? Yes.
Yeah.
But I've got cats.
Yeah, no big deal. I am going to save this, though.
Yeah.
I know.
I
You've
don't
used
care.
it a few times this morning already.
Yeah.
I thought he was like an actual pilot. I was like, I would not want my pilot to be saying that stuff.
I know,
Oh,
right?
my
Landing gear's
goodness.
not working.
It's going to be okay.
I don't care.
Okay.
We got one engine out.
Yeah.
The flaps dragging a little bit.
You know what? Yeah. Yeah, it's time for us to be gone. It's Jeremy, Katy, Josh with Denver's best music here at Mix 100. That's it. We're out of stories. We're out of words. We need to go down the hall and plan for tomorrow's show. So we'll be back bright and early on Tuesday. Coming up next, Big Rob is going to make an appearance. He's got commercial-free music starting at 11:30 today. He'll be rolling through that for about 90 minutes. So kick us on in the office, why don't you? Mix 100 or on the app. Mix 100 Denver. It's free in the App Store. Did you guys have a nice morning?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, this was
zipped
fun.
on by, didn't it?
It did. A lot of laughs today.
A lot of laughs.
A lot of fun.
A lot of fun. Good time. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? I've got one quick final goodbye story. This mom is being roasted online this morning because she had a new little baby, new little human child, and she named the baby Chernobyl Hope.
No, she did not.
Chernobyl is
No,
the
she
baby's
didn't.
name.
Why?
Yeah. Yeah.
What are we doing here?
I don't know. The celebration was radiant, though.
sounds pretty.
Did the baby have a meltdown?
Boom!
Oh,
There's bound to be
no.
some fallout from this. Am I right?
no!
Oh! Ending the show with dad jokes. We're out of here. We're Jeremy, Katy, Josh, Denver's Mix 100. We'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning.
Bye.
Bye.